Hill figure. Star Report, Sunday afternoon, early evening, wherever you may be. Folks, we have ourselves an official battle, beef, and if you ask me, it goes back decades. It's not just due to Jim Jones, who went on The Breakfast Club back in April and who dragged Pusha T. He didn't just take a few shots. He dragged him, and then he did that Harlem sucker shit. You know, after you drag a person, you then say, no, shout out to Pusha T. Dragged him. Now, for those who don't know Pusha T's pedigree and background, because he's never been quite a household name. The Clips have had bona fide hits. I used to hit on them back in the days. Never met the Clips. I never met Pharrell. But Pusha T has always been a craftsman, highly skilled, an executor on the microphone in terms of delivery, lyrics. He talks about drug dealing, jewelry and clothing, and that may be what stemmed this long-term tension. I'm going to say there has always been tension there. Again, this just didn't happen because of the Breakfast Club interview, okay? So anyway, Pharrell, who I haven't heard from yet with regards to the tension, the beef, I think he has gotten together with the Clips. They have new music coming out. There was a fashion show, pardon me, I'm just trying to go off of memory here, recently, Louis Vuitton, something or other, and the Clips released a track. Now, Jim Jones' name was not mentioned. However, most people assume that the subs were directed at Jim Jones, who has then come back, and we have to give Jim Jones some props. He came with the heat. He came with the heat. Now, Jim, who is not necessarily, or hasn't been in the past, the best lyricist, but he has been consistent in terms of radio airplay. He is more popular, if you ask me, amongst consumers. So I like the matchup. Let me just say that right away. Now, when is Pusha T coming back with the headshot? And I think he will. Within the next couple of weeks, I don't know. Please call me, chime in, give me an update as soon as possible, okay? All right, now, showrunner. Keith Murray gets pressed in Long Island. We spoke about this on Friday, and the guy who allegedly pressed Keith Murray, he was supposed to call in. I'm not sure what happened. We waited. He didn't call in. Anyway, the video is, well, there's a link in my community section. I did not post the video, as I said, on Friday because it's in front of Keith Murray's house in Long Island. You can see his license plate. However, if you click the link, it will take you to Lansky's Corner on YouTube, all right? Lansky posted the video, and that's where you can see the video by way of the link in my community section. Also, someone sent me a link. Wow, I'm not surprised. It's kind of sad. Lord Jamar, salute to my homie Lord Jamar, just posted roughly 5 hours ago another video, which appears to be a recent video of Keith Murray allegedly on dust out in the street. He's got a can of a brew, and he's hallucinating. He's doing a whole bunch of extra shit. And I don't know. I don't know what to say, but it's out there. We have to discuss it, all right? Now, with regards to the video of Keith Murray getting pressed, I need to ask you, was that a press? Keith said to the guy who was filming, because the guy did not go onto Keith Murray's property, Keith said, let's go, do it, sucker, called him a sucker. He did not come out to the street to fight the guy. Maybe he was waiting for the guy to come into the yard to then clap him. I don't know. Hang on a second, let me make sure everything is set up here. But that's our topics this afternoon, early evening, okay? All right, I see you guys chiming in early. Hold on a second. Rory, who is a Jim Jones hater, I spoke to him a little while ago. He's going to call in, but I really want him to try and be objective. And Florida boy Jay, he's a little busy. He may or may not call in with regards to this particular topic, all right? Also, guys, Deeds is okay, all right? I caught a little flack based upon Friday's show. I would never laugh at Deeds. But her and I talk all the time. So I was asking you guys to send her a donation because she got robbed at gunpoint. So she's good. Her and I are good, all right? But to the couple of people sent me emails, yo, that's fucked up. You laughing at Deeds. No, I wasn't laughing at her. This situation, she came out of it. She's good, all right? Okay, also, hang on a second. I'm going to be sipping some wine this afternoon. Troll babies, how you guys doing? How you doing, all right? Got a little black box Merlot here. Also, I have to say this, and I'm not going to say respectfully. I'm going to say this. I have said this in the past. Folks, if you are fortunate enough to get my phone number, do not send links and images or I will block you. I don't care who you are. I don't care if I've known you for 30, 40 fucking years. And if you're a man over 50, if you send emojis to my phone, I'm going to block you. That's goofy shit. Men over 50, I don't want to see emojis from you. My phone is about business only. Not gossip, not emojis, not goofy shit. Can I get an amen in the live chat? Any guy over 50 should not be using emojis. Okay, Blade, I got your donation early. Cheers. Yeah, I saw the story. We can talk about that. That's out of Chicago. A mother, 35, 36 years of age, her 14-year-old son shot and killed a guy who was giving the mother speed knots. Now, I don't know what happened inside the restaurant. Anybody know what I'm talking about? But now here's the thing. They went to go get food late at night, south side of Chicago. She's going into the restaurant. An argument ensues with someone who was in the restaurant as well, and he starts pounding on this woman. Did he know her? Was he trying to rob her? I don't know. Blake, can you give me some context? It's a shame that the 14-year-old had to shoot and kill the man. The man's dead. Pardon me if I didn't mention that. Hold on a second. Okay. Yes, guys, thank you for the emails. I'm up to speed. Please don't send any more Keith Murray in the middle of the street. I just mentioned it, okay? You can go to Lord Jamar's Instagram page. You can see Keith Murray right there doing He's got the malt liquor in his hand. That's not the powder, kids. That's not the powder. That's that PCP, allegedly. You see, that's what my homie Russell Simmons was on. Matter of fact, Lansky, do you want to call in? Where's Lansky? Lansky, call in and promote your channel, right? Yeah, that's a different type of high. That's when you're not in control of your senses, your faculties, your body. You know? The phone lines are open right now. Hold on a second. And I have some other good news. Well, it's good news for me. I did speak to my mechanic, and the electrical issue is being addressed. So I hopefully will be out of here, out of Georgia, heading back to Stone Harbor, New Jersey this weekend coming, okay? It's a situation that had to be dealt with, right? All right, also on the screen, I want to get a couple of my sponsors in here. If they want to call in. Joshua B. from Pushing Forward NYC Realty. Today's a good day to call in, all right? Hi, Alexandria. I got your donation. Yeah, it's Sunday. I'm relaxing. I'm having a little wine. I like this matchup between Jim Jones and Pusha T. Troll babies, does anybody remember the tension that goes back years? There had to be something during the Dipset days, the Clips, Rockefeller. Because Jim had trash bars in those days. Let's keep it real. It was really just Cameron and Joel Santana. Something had to get up under Jim Jones' skin. Okay, someone's concerned about Star putting ice in his wine. Yes, I had a liver transplant, fuckwad. All of my liquor which I shouldn't be drinking anyway, has to be diluted. I shouldn't be drinking. Duh. But thank you for your hatred on a Sunday. Hang on a second. 404, sit tight. I'm coming to you next. 404. Something happened back in the early 2000s. It'll come to me. Something with Rockefeller. The clips were on fire. What happened to that boy, right? Pusha T has got bars. Highly skilled. As a matter of fact, let me put this on the table now. Jim Jones seemed to be bothered by Pusha T so much to the point when he was talking to the Breakfast Slop. I called him the Breakfast Slop. And at least Charlemagne admitted that he knew, 5 Pusha T tracks. Rashawn Casey did not. But something got up under Jim Jones' skin. Why would he go to that extent to hate on the man? Something happened back in the days. Area code 404. Good afternoon. Good evening. We're talking about the new beef. I like the matchup. What say you? 404.
Peace to you. First of all, before I want to address the Pusha T and
Yes,
also
sir.
want to address the Chicago joint. Before I do that, I want to big you up.
Can you come a little closer to the phone, sir?
Can
you come a little closer? You on a speakerphone? I want to hear you, sir. A little closer.
Okay, hold on. Let me take the Bluetooth off. Hold on a second.
Okay.
This better?
There you go.
Is this better?
Yes, sir. How are you?
All right. I'm doing good. Good looking.
Yes,
First
sir.
of all, I want to big you up.
Yeah.
This is East Orange, Brick City, and Brooklyn representing. We miss you out here.
Yes, sir.
From the 90s on to now. You still doing your thing. Enough respect to you.
Well, listen, sir, I was not on the radio. Sir, I was not on the radio in the 90s. Let's be clear.
No, I said 90s.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean in Brooklyn, the 90s?
Yeah. You was doing your thing. You was the only dude that was, when I explained who you are, used to call motherfuckers out and say, meet me up on the corner. You remember you called DMX out?
Yeah.
You called all these cats out there that was talking that rah-rah shit, and you was about that life. So that energy is missed, man.
Thank you, man.
Enough
Thank
respect to you.
Thank you.
But,
Where do you want to start?
But to Pusha T,
Yes, sir.
no doubt, respect. But on the Pusha T tip, that dude, Pusha T first wiped him, and Jim Jones, he corny to me. He corny because he was just too busy sucking up on what's the Redbone dude out in Canada, Drake Dick, and so he did that to big him up. That was for Drake. That wasn't for nobody but for Drake.
That makes sense.
That's straight up.
That makes sense.
And also, in reference to the girl, what happened in Chicago, if she was in Florida, she would have got stand your ground, because that dude, he was throwing haymakers, speed knots, eye jammies. He was trying to really fuck that woman up.
Well, hang on, sir. Sir, is there video footage? Is there video footage of this guy pounding on her? I have not seen that.
It's brutal, man. It's brutal. I hate the fact that dude, man, he must be a crackhead baby. He had that shit coming. You don't beat on no grown-ass woman like that. Like he had her in the corner and was throwing Mike Tyson blows.
Well, sir, is there video footage? Hang on. Is there video footage?
There's a video out there.
Please email me that. I did not see that.
I'll send it to you now. I'll send it to you now.
So,
you got the email on the site. It's brutal, man. It's unfortunate.
So hang on. So she went into the restaurant. It was late at night. Wasn't it like 11:30 or so? What time was it? Do you remember? It was late.
Man, I don't know what time it was. It was late night. She was in her flip flops and evening gown. She was just trying to get some food.
Sir, let's take it slow. It was late at night. Women don't belong out that late at night going to get no goddamn food. I'm not trying to justify him.
Unless they got the bleaky on them.
Never mind that. I'm not trying to justify him putting hands on her, but she's out late at night. We're talking the south side of Chicago, going to get food. So I have not seen the video, but the guy was allegedly pounding on her. And if you ask me, she put her son in a bad situation where he had to kill this man. I'm gonna.
I agree.
I
agree with that.
She brought this upon her son. I'm not gonna say she deserved what happened to her, but she brought this upon her son. That part of it I don't like. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I would say this. When they were talking, he threatened. He said, "Listen, if you keep on talking, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out." He said that to her, and she was just like, and she was just standing her ground verbally, and he was up on her, and he went and beat her like she was a fucking man. And
I have to ask you to watch the language, please, sir, please. The language. It's Sunday. It's daytime.
Oh, my apologies.
Please,
man. My apologies.
Come on.
Got a little Addy in my system, man. My bad.
Come on. So what happened? I did not see that video.
Like I was saying, like I said, there was the video comes on where they're arguing, and within 5 seconds of him arguing, and she's low tone. She's not yelling. He's screaming like a bat out of hell. And then he said, "You say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out." And she's in the corner at the when you order it. She's in the corner. She can't move or nothing. And then she said one thing, and he started whooping on her. And after that, the video cuts out. It doesn't show telling her anything to her son. It just whoever's videotaping. The son is nowhere in sight. It's just him and her.
Yeah.
And this dude is he's in shape. He's at least, I would say, 5, close to 6 feet, and
sir, he's dead now. He's out of here. He's in the bosom of Abraham.
Ain't no coming back from that.
Now, hang on a second. Hang on. Again, I'm not trying to justify him hitting on her, but it's late at night, south side of Chicago. You're up in there. Your ass is fat. You got on the flip-flops. Niggas is high. Niggas is high in south side Chicago. I've been there. Early 90s. Whatever she said, she pissed him off. He flipped. Could you hear what they were saying? What did she say? What was the exchange? What was the exchange?
It was hard to hear what the exchange was. It was because he was overpowering her with her voice, and you can hardly hear what she was saying.
Yeah.
And I agree, but you have to look at it like this, Star. That's her hood. That's where she grew up. That's what she knows. I can't knock her for getting food on a late night tip where she got her son with her. I can't knock that because that's just your product of your environment. She ain't gonna go to Mickey D's. The Chinese store is open. You gonna go there and hit it up. Yeah. I can't knock her for wanting to get food. Okay. But whatever the case may be, the way he whooped this woman's butt. It was unfortunate. I felt scared for her. Okay. And if I was a teen, 14 years old, and seeing somebody beat my mother like that, and I know I can't beat this grown man, right. I'm going to do what I got to do to protect my mother.
Okay. I thank you for the call. Is there anything you want to say with regards to Jim Jones and Pusha T? I'm excited about this matchup. I really am. I'm excited about it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the full sun to come out. And Malice came in. Malice's voice was smooth. It's a welcome back for Malice. It's a good comeback for Malice. And that if you've been in the shadows all this time, it's a good comeback with that song. Okay. Because he came in there, did his thing. Okay. And it is the beat is dope. And Jim Jones, he's whack, man.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the call. Folks, please be mindful of the language. It's Sunday. It's early evening. Come on with the F-bombs and profanity. I don't like the fact that woman was out that late. I got her name, her picture, getting food. Keep your ass in the house, mammy. No preteen, teenager, or any male wants to see his mother catch speed knots and somebody's whooping on her. Was she mouthing off as black women do? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Everybody's not gonna take that, that mouth, that sass. You sassing me, bitch? Hold on a second. Vic Damone Jr. got your donation. Jim Jones always been a hater. He hated on Max B. Facts. Jim and I are cool. We had to find a place to be cool because I didn't play with him. Oh, he was very moody. I never considered him to be a tough guy. He was just moody, and we the last 2 conversations we had were very, very nice conversations. I know his mom, his beautiful mother, great person, but we had to work to get to that place, you know. But you're right. The point is, yeah, he's a hater. So somebody that can bring me up to speed, what triggered all of this? He's sitting there talking to Charlemagne, the alleged pussy taker, DJ Envy, and he was just going in. Can you name 5 Pusha T? No. Can you name 5? No. Can you name? He's even pointing at the cameraman. I'm like, where are you going with all of this? Back to 2002? Area code 727. We've got ourselves a hip hop beef. Jim Jones, Pusha T, are you up to speed? 727. Yes, no, maybe.
Yo.
Yes. How are you, sir? How are you?
Hey, you can hear me, sir?
I can hear you. How are you?
All right. Cool, man. What's up, brother? Much blessings.
I'm not your brother, please, sir. Don't start that nonsense. That offends me.
That's why, listen, man, that's why I rock with you.
Yeah.
So the Pusha T thing, real quick, you know, big Max B fan, you know, learned from, Max through Jim Jones, X, Y, and Z over the years. And, you know, since that versus battle, Jim, you know, he took an L on that. You know, he's kind of been taking some L's. I mean, I look at it like this. We've seen him kind of link up with Drake a little bit on, different, forums. He went to the Apollo. Drake brought out him and Jewels. Seems like he's not really rocking with Cam. So there's a lot there. But in terms of this Pusha T thing, I think it's more a clout chasing thing. I mean, He kind of came out of nowhere talking the Pusha T thing.
Okay.
And, this is just one of those other things. I mean, he's monetizing it, I think, in the right way, right?
Yeah.
His name is always, So, I mean, from that standpoint, as far as the better rapper, I'm always into lyricism and beat and flow and all those things. I mean, I'm going to give it to Push, I mean, just in terms of, lyrically. But, I don't know, man. This is some sort of clout chasing, but it's working, I guess. All right, we're talking about it.
Well, stay with me. And I want you to educate me because I respect Pusha T's pen game. I don't know his catalog. I'll be very honest with you. I just, when I hear the whole redundant flipping keys and drug dealing, my Cartier, the briquettes on my sleeve, I get tired of that nigger shit. But now here's the thing. First and foremost, we're all clout chasing. So
sure.
Jim Jones doing whatever he's doing, the co-sign by Drake at the Apollo Theater, that was big. Drizzy was at the Apollo Theater. I think he wore a Dipset jacket. And wasn't the whole team there? Freaky, Cam, Jewels, and Jim, weren't they? The whole team? No? Yes?
No, I don't know. Cam, I don't think Cam was there. I mean, I might be mistaken, but I don't think Cam was there.
Okay.
I think it was just
Drake went to the Apollo. He co-signed the Dipset, one of my biggest influences, yada, yada, yada. I think Jim Jones jumping out the window and going to Pusha T is a great thing. Drake didn't want the smoke. After Pusha T brought up his son, Adonis, Drake said, that's it, I'm out, right? I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done, so.
Yeah.
Finish up.
Look,
come on, finish up.
Yeah, so it's a great thing in terms of, again, the monetization. He's putting his name out there. He's doing this thing, right? Mm-hmm. He's always been, I think, the smart one in the group in terms of being able to get his name out there. Although he wasn't the most talented lyrically, he's always been the most talented in terms of loving hip-hop, getting his name out there, bringing on Max B, all these extra things. Again, as far as this, whole back and forth, am I crazy excited about it in terms of this is going to be the best diss records? No. But in terms of both of them kind of getting some light back into their name getting, because right now rap is dead, man. I mean, like, there's no out. I mean, unless you
No, sir. Rap is not dead. Drill rap is lit. Drill rap. But now, hang on a second. Never mind Max B. I need you to bring me up to speed. How old are you? I'm 59. How old are you?
30.
Okay. Jim Jones has been putting out some fire tracks over the last 6 or 7 years. He's even put out tracks with Hitmaker. He's on the fucking yacht. He's on the beach. He got his weight up. I like the fact that Jim clapped right back at Pusha T. I spoke greasy about him on the Breakfast Club, and I'm right back with the smoke. Tell me about Jim Jones's bars.
He didn't clap back.
Come on.
He didn't clap back at Pusha T. He started it. I mean, he's just Pusha T clapped back at him. You know, he's the one who came out of nowhere talking about Push, linking up with Drake, doing all this shit. Again, for me, it's a clout chasing move.
You have to watch the language. Language, please.
I'm sorry about that. It's the clout chasing move, man. It's a clout chasing move. I'm all for it because, you know, again, right now there's nothing going on in rap. All right, I'm on the battle rap thing. I heard your other show the other week talking about the Pap and Easy. You know, a lot of talk around that. A lot of, you know, things coming out. So that's entertaining. But as far as rap and hip hop and albums, and you think about the top guys with Kendrick and Drake and Cole.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I got to go. I don't want to hear about that Drake and Kendrick. Holler at Joe Budden. I want to hear about the beef now. I want to hear about the shooters that's coming out, you know? Bird Gang. I want to hear everybody get involved. Troll babies. Can somebody call in and educate me? And who wants to comment about Keith Murray getting pressed in Long Island? Where's Lansky? Lansky, where are you? Donnie, I got your donation. Hold on a second. Star, you told a story that you threatened somebody in an ice cream shop who said something about you. What? What are you talking about? I threatened somebody in an ice cream. I'm not a rapper, Donnie. What are you talking about? Drake is a rapper. Thank you for your donation, but I'm not a rapper. I'm a stupid fuck from Jersey. I want what's coming to me. I'm not putting out diss tracks. You talk crazy, I drop the addy, you come with the ratchet, the ooh, whatever, and we get it cracking. The fuck? Why the Caged Bussy Sings sends it a donation. Star, you never spoke on the YouTuber from Atlanta allegedly selling bussy. Well, that was Friday. I didn't say he was from Atlanta. I said he's in Atlanta. He's from New York. And I have a video. Child, it's messy. 3 o'clock in the morning, out in the street, allegedly high on that shit. Chaka, chaka, cha. Chaka, chaka, cha. I think this is a call from overseas. Good afternoon, good evening. We're talking about the Jim Jones, Pusha T, tension, beef. Are you up to speed?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Please watch the language if you're black. Black people have this thing where they can't talk without cursing. Are you black? You black?
Of course.
Are you black? You black?
Of course. Yes,
okay,
yes.
Okay. If you curse, I'm hanging up on you. Come on.
No problem. You didn't hang up on the other two, but that's fine. I won't curse.
I'll hang up on you.
No problem.
Don't worry about them. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, Drake basically, first of all, is not a rap star because you keep saying that he's a pop star. That's number one. Number two, Jim Jones is just doing it for Drake. So he's not, he doesn't have real beef with Pusha T. It's just through Drake. So that's number two. Number three, who cares? I mean, I saw Pusha T wear like matching socks with Lil Nas X. So who cares what Pusha T doing? Who cares what Jim Jones doing? And Jim Jones, he's old, man. He's past his prime. So who cares? Yeah. That's just what it is.
We care, sir. I'm talking about it. This is the Star Report. If you don't care, get off the line. We care. We care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, okay. Get your goofy ass out of here. Who cares? You care. You're calling me from, where you calling from, Australia? Bermuda? You care. Goofy? Guys, did you see Keith Murray in the video in my community section? Out in Long Island, the guy. And what's the guy's name? Does anybody know? Is it Isn't it marvelous something? He was supposed to call in. I don't know if he called and didn't say he was in the queue. For folks, if you're calling, you have to email and say, "Star, I'm in the queue. Area code such and such." Hold on a second. Hi, Charisse. I got your donation. Thank you, darling. Yeah. I'll be back in New Jersey in under 2 weeks. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, you're in Jersey? Okay. No, I won't be inviting you to Stone Harbor. No. I don't have company. Just I'm not one of those people. Hold on a second, guys. Let's go to area code 504. Good afternoon, good evening. Jim Jones, Pusha T. It's on. It's up, as they say. It's up. Are you up to speed? 504.
Yeah. Start this Gerald calling from New Orleans.
Hey, how are
The
you,
last two callers was high off Flocka or something. They don't know what they was talking about. Anyway,
go ahead.
Yeah, Drake brought out all of them. It was Cam, Jim, Santana, Freaky, and Drake wore Cam pink little jacket or whatever at the thing.
I thought so.
Right, so he don't know what he was talking about. I wish I would have hung up on both of them. And the last one, he talking about him and Kevin, what you call for. But anyway,
Right.
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I like it. Pusha T, he a good rapper, but he not consistent. And Jim Jones not the best lyricist, but he's very consistent. So,
Right.
And I love it, man. I love the confrontation. None of them ain't gonna touch none of each other, but I love it, man.
So I hope the Dracos come out. I hope the Desert Eagles come out. I hope. Listen. The YouTube streets needs a body. We need a body. That's where we are, man.
I'm up for it too, but I don't think it's gonna go. I wish it would, because I know Jim he keep 20 goons with him, so he gonna send them if they ever run into each other. They jumped on old Gibbs and whipped on old Gibbs.
Come on.
They whipped on old Gibbs, but I'm hyped up for it. When Pusha put out the little song the other day, I was like, yeah. And Jim had put the little meme out. I was like, yeah, Jim gonna clear back. So I'm very intrigued on what is gonna go on further. Me myself, you hear me?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Now, so far, whose diss do you like better? I mean, I have to give the nod to Pusha T, even though he didn't mention Jim's name. Lyrically, it was a masterful job. Masterful. I give Jim credit for coming back, and I'm not saying he took a L. I'm saying at this point, I give Pusha T the nod, and Pusha T has to come back and make it personal. What say you?
Yes, I agree. He sets it up perfectly, and where it's supposed to be set up for is to be entertaining for you. So I agree with it. Yeah. But just on the strength that Jim Jones clapped back so quick is what make it so interesting, because he like, all right, I'm gonna just clap back. You feel what I'm saying? And then again on the last caller, he was saying that Jim Jones came out of nowhere. Jim Jones is doing an interview, and they asked him about the top five, and they asked him about Pusha T. That's why he spoke.
I've already said that. Back in April, he was on the Breakfast Slop. Oh, and he was dragging Pusha T. There's something there from back in the days, 20 years ago. I forget what it is. I was in the eye of the tornado then, and every morning we would hear about who was smashing whose girl, who took it on all fours. You had a couple of rappers in the bathroom sniffing coke. I forget what it was, but there was something with regards to Pusha T and Jim Jones, because Pusha T was getting his weight up then, and Jim didn't have any bars back in those days. He did not have bars.
No. He was still learning. He was still still in class.
It was all killer. Go ahead.
Right. But furthermore, man, I can't wait to wake up tomorrow and see what's gonna happen tomorrow, man. I hope they run into each other at the BET Awards or something.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me? Yeah. Put hands on them. I like it. I love it.
Thank you for the call, man. Salute.
You know what I'm saying? They're always fun. I'm from New Orleans, so you know we used to that house.
The streets need a body. Thank you for your call, sir. Thank you. Yeah, we need somebody in a coffin, man. You know, we need people up on YouTube talking about, yo, this has got to stop. Yo, this is crazy. Y'all gotta chill, right, troll babies? Subnation Entertainment says Drake wants that Drake clout. Okay. Okay. I don't think Drake wants to get involved anymore because, again, Pusha T, he brought in the kids, you know. When you bring in the kids, Jack, that's another level. Section L got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Okay. Salim, peace. He says Jimmy is a bozo. Lucifer got your donation. Star, that Chicago mammy got what she deserves. Let's talk about that for a second. I'm not pulling the story right now. I just want to go off of memory. Deeds, are you out there? I just need to know what time that was when they were up in that goddamn restaurant. What time, or anybody, what time was that when they were up in that restaurant late night to get the food? Her 14-year-old son was in the car. She goes in there, you know, ass all fat, late at night. Whatever the exchange was between her and the guy, why couldn't she just bring it down a few notches? You know, don't talk back. Oh, black women love to fight. Can I get an amen in the live chat? Black women love to fight. Okay, thank you, Deeds. Deeds says 11:05 p.m. You see? 11:05 p.m. I've had girlfriends that I have told, if you're out past midnight and somebody smacks you in your shit, don't call me. My woman ain't got no business in the street at 12 midnight. None. Don't tell me about your sister. Oh, I was with my cousins. We forgot the time. And I've had girlfriends that got into some shit after 12 midnight. And they've called me. And I say, call me tomorrow. Click and hang right up. I ain't never been scared. My heart don't pump no Kool-Aid, but am I getting out the bed or wherever I'm at to come save a bitch after 12 midnight? Hell no. Hell no. Area code 225, good evening. We're talking about a few topics with regards to Jim Jones, Pusha T. Are you there? 225.
Yeah, hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, how you doing, Star?
Hey, who's this? Can you speak up? Good evening, good evening.
Hello? Yes, I need the cash app, buddy.
Okay, it's on the screen.
Hello?
It's on the screen. It's on the screen.
Yes, okay. Yeah, my name is Tofu. So, I think...
Okay, thank you. All right, it's on the screen, the Cash App. Area code 609, Jim Jones, Pusha T, are you up to speed? There's tension, there's beef.
Yeah, I'm up to speed.
Yes, sir.
I think Pusha T got him. But did you hear Jim Jones with you look like a cockroach, his little light-skinned Puerto Rican nigga jokes? You look like a cockroach. Then he talk about chopped cheesesteaks and shit. Like, come on, man.
Can you watch your language first and foremost, sir? I've already said that to people.
My bad.
Watch your language. Are you talking about the rhymes? I didn't hear that in the rhyme.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
He said it in the rhyme. I was like, his first 8 bars or something.
Okay.
He came in with that. You guys looking like cockroaches. It was goofy to me. He talking about chopped cheesesteaks. Like, how you battling? He got too many words he trying to fit in there. Half of them make no sense. I respect him trying, though, but it was whack.
Are you from New York, so where are you from?
No.
Where are you from?
I'm from Jersey. I'm from Trenton.
Okay. Well, the whole chopped cheese thing, that's like a New York bodega thing. You know, I mean, you either can relate or you can't, you know. Do you think that Jim was trying to cram a bunch of words in a little too fast? I mean, I haven't even gone into that direction yet. I give him credit.
Yes,
but,
I think.
Come on.
I think he's trying to establish himself as a MC, like a really good MC. So his last few projects I haven't really listened to because it's just a bunch of you talking on the track. It just doesn't sound good. And I'm a Jim fan. I think he has some of the better albums out the crew, but it's not hitting. I think he's trying to be a lyricist too much, and you know how that can go.
You sound like a Jim hater, Jim Jones hater. Jim Jones has been putting out some really good. The last 2 albums were fire. You didn't hear them?
I didn't listen to the Berg album. I'm tired of Berg and them remixes. I'm 41. I done heard them songs. Let them gain a little bit more time.
You mean Hitmaker when you say Berg? Hitmaker.
Yeah, Hitmaker, yeah. Hitmaker album, I didn't listen to it at all. I listened to
How old are you, sir? You're in your 50s? You sound old as hell. How old are you?
Now I'm 41.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm a Jim fan. I grew up on that shit, on that stuff. You know what I mean?
He keeps cursing. Get him out of here. Folks, I do the cursing. That's it. I know in terms of time with the algorithm, you have to space it out. There's a science to this. You can't. Clifford, I got your donation. Jim Jones' diss is weak. It's putting me to sleep. Okay, Pusha T's diss at Jim with the subs, or Jim Jones dissing Pusha T. I'm anxious to hear Pusha T come back. He was supposed to put something out a day or two ago. Where are we? Where are we? Hey, Penelope, I got your donation. Thank you so much for chiming in. She does not have a message. She just wanted to send it a donation. Thank you so much. Okay. Section L, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Okay. Donnell, I got your donation. Okay. Love the car. Which car are you talking about, Donnell? Anderson, I got your donation. Donation for the machine. Thank you. Okay. And somebody just sent me a text. Folks, that better not be a person over 50 using emojis. I swear everything I love, I'm going to start blocking niggas. Oh, that's Lansky. El Honcho. Lansky was cracking, man.
Boy, Sauce. A story's been broken. A story's been broken.
And you broke it. Come closer to the phone. Where are you, man? Come closer.
Hold on, my fault.
El Honcho. Lansky's
on the line. A story's been broken.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Could you hear me loud and clear?
How many comments do you have thus far on the Keith Murray?
We're heading towards 75 at the moment.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Like to say, out the shout to the machine.
Yeah.
For posting it in their community section. What's going on?
Well, for those who don't know, on Lansky's Corner, on YouTube, Lansky's Corner, you posted the video of Keith Murray in front of his house and a guy who's barking, but he does not go into Keith's yard. Keith does not come out of the yard. Supposedly, Keith Murray owes this guy money. Keith calls him a sucker. Did he get pressed or did he beat the guy? What is your take, Lansky?
Allegedly. No, he got pressed, allegedly. If we're going to say, this is alleged, we don't. All this AI stuff going on, but from what we see, it looks like a pressing. It's a very hard pressing. Step over the line. Allegedly Keith Murray doesn't step over the line. He tells him, he has business to go do. Who knows? But I do want to say thank you for Money Marv.
Okay,
Money Marv Media, who
write
posted
that down.
Money Marv Media, who posted the footage out of Long Island as well. I'm just gonna speculate.
He was supposed to call in on Friday. He never did. Are you in contact with him? You doing an interview? Money Marv.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do something. I haven't. We spoke earlier via email, so we're definitely gonna get the interview to break down the whole situation.
Yeah.
I see a lot of other platforms are posting it, but we posted it first. Just gotta say that Long Island.
Yeah.
There's nothing that moves in Long Island that Lansky doesn't know.
Facts.
You know, but
okay, so now hang on a second. Money Marv, he's got a YouTube channel or a podcast. And what does Keith Murray supposedly owe him money for? Because he said,
well,
"Where's my money?"
Right, as of now, it's been through the graveyard. We don't know exactly what the dilemma's about, or exactly. We will find out when I, hopefully sit down with Money Marv. We'll find out. But we could just speculate right now at the moment. It could be over an interview. It could be over, street stuff. Who knows? Who knows what it's about? We don't know. Right now,
did Money Marv loan Keith? Did he loan Keith Murray some money? Because I sent you another video. Lord Jamar, my homie, posted a video on his Instagram of Keith Murray out in the street. Did you see that? Tripping, tweaking.
Yes, I've seen that. We just want to keep everything alleged right now because some people in this situation are very money hungry. You understand? Looking for a come up. I want to allow them to take the ladder up on me, and the good Long Island brother Money Marv. You can't allow stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. You understand?
Okay, so on Lansky's Corner on YouTube, that's where the video is. You posted it before other platforms. Okay,
yes,
so Keith,
yes, I just want to say that. If you just want to allow me to say,
hang on a second. So Keith Murray is in his yard. That's his home supposedly, and he's got an old 7 Series. The tires were bald. Did you see the bald tire? The bald tires. So. Money Marv is woofing and barking, but to his credit, he does not go in the yard. I give him props for that because sometimes you go in the yard, that's trespassing. Pow, you can catch a slug. Do you think that Keith was trying to bait him because Keith Murray walked into the backyard, he pulled the gate behind him and called him a sucker? Do you think he was trying to set Marv up?
Nah, I don't see it like that. I don't see it as in, he just closed the gate. It got a little hostile around the area. Sometimes, you go outside to get something out the car and nigga cracks your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you go outside, I left a cigarette lighter in the car. And the nigga just shows up out of nowhere. Bow. We told him to stop smoking bogeys, right? I mean, we don't know.
Hey, so do we know what part of Long Island that is? Is that West Islip? Where is that?
That's Suffolk. I mean, there's 2 parts of Long Island. It's Nassau County and Suffolk. Right. I don't know where Keith Murray lives, but he's from the Suffolk side of Long Island.
Okay.
So I would assume, this is not fact, this is just me being from Long Island, that he's probably from the Suffolk side. And, because people from Nassau is like Julius, Dr. J, Eddie Murphy, Roosevelt. I believe him and like Rakim and them are over there from the Suffolk side of town. So, Rakim and Eric B.
Well, they were from Wyandanch.
I believe
they were from Wyandanch.
Yeah, that's in Suffolk.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's 2 counties.
Yeah.
I just want to say something
Go ahead.
real quick. They every time they bring up Long Island, they say, "Oh, it's just the Hamptons." No. We don't know. Is this AI? Is it Keith Murray closing the gate? Is it? But niggas in Long Island will run down on you. We've seen this before. I want to give another example. From years ago. Pharrell went to a buffet. Ooh. I just took my nieces to 3 weeks ago. And allegedly some blood guys or gang tie guys ran down on him.
Yeah.
Had him slipping over the grease on the floor.
Yeah. That's my nigga, Rugerell.
That's
my nigga, man.
No, I mean, shout out to Rugerell, but it's just, if it's happened, it's happened. Yeah. Things happen to us in life. It's happened already.
Okay.
It's all over the place. Listen, the internet is undefeated. I just want to say with the Keith Murray story.
Go ahead.
It looks. I see people in the comments, and I love the comments. Keep commenting. This is clickbait. How was it clickbait? The man did not step over the line.
Listen, Lansky, never mind clickbait, clout chasing. We're all clout chasing. I'm clickbait boss. Anyway, folks, go to Lansky's Corner on YouTube. That's where the video is. Keep me
I had
posted.
to call in because I saw the hater.
Yeah. Keep me posted if you're going to interview. I think it's Money Marvelous. Or is it Money Marv?
Yes, Money Marv Media TV, I believe, on YouTube, and they have a big following on Facebook.
Yeah.
If you want to check them out.
Yeah,
and he's the one who put the footage up first. I just want to say that. But, you know, sometimes.
Well, he's the guy that ran down.
Watergate.
No. He's the guy that ran down. It's his footage.
Yeah, but, you know, sometimes people run down like Nixon in the Watergate, and then they say, I didn't know he ran down.
Right,
I never told him. But this man
Okay.
has put that footage out and show him some respect.
Yeah. Okay.
Long Island stand up.
Okay.
I've been sleeping on us.
Okay.
Lance's
Okay.
Corner
All right.
and Star. When I get the interview, you will have the you know, y'all will know, and you have the Star and the Star report. We'll have the first report. So
Okay.
you know, I'll keep you posted.
Talk to you soon, Lansky. Salute.
All right. I appreciate it.
Lansky tapping in from Lansky's Corner. Lansky has the exclusive. Go into my community section. The link is right there to Keith Murray. He doesn't come out of the yard. The guy who's filming is barking. He wants his money. Mr. Controversy, I got your donation. Star. Does what happened in Chicago with the woman and her 14-year-old son give us a peek into the problem in Chicago is when it comes to all the violence? Is it the mothers, ? Are they the problem? Who am I to say, sir? I mean, I'm trying to be sympathetic. But I don't like the fact that that 14-year-old was put in a position where he had to do that, to kill a man. None of us are going to stand back and watch the woman who gave birth to us get pummeled like that. But why did he have to even pull it out? Standing there in goddamn slides. He's struggling to pull out the gun. Okay, you're hungry, but it's 11 o'clock at night. I don't know. Somebody call in, tell me I'm wrong. Give me your perspective. I don't like the fact that she put him in that position. Whether it's the mothers or not, I don't know. Who am I to say that? Jamal, I got your donation. Star, don't answer any more nigga phone calls. # profanity. Guys, on the screen, www.andretattoos.com. I say again, www.andretattoos.com. It's one of my sponsors. Please check him out. Tell him I sent you, okay? Also, Al, do you want to tap in from www.gocreditwiz.com? Today's a good day, okay? Let's go to area code 347. Good evening, 347. The Jim Jones, Pusha T, tension, the beef. What say you? Are you up to speed?
Hey, I think it was a good attempt by Jimmy, personally.
Okay.
I think it was a very good attempt.
I agree.
For his lack of lyricism, the fact that he used the same beat, which is a fire beat to start with, and he hit him with a couple of right hooks and left hooks.
Yeah.
Some heat, little stingers. Can't sleep on a boy. You know what I mean? Don't take nothing away from Jimmy like he don't got no New York clout. Like, you can't do that. I'm not gonna let that happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So he hit him. Now Pusha gonna have some stuff come back. Jimmy may not go all 10 rounds, but for round one, I think he drew that even right there.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. No malice. Was he smoking boulders? Jim alluded to that.
The fact that it's a question in 2023, Jim got points off that.
Right. I'm Googling right now. Was no malice on? Was he cracked out? Go ahead.
In 2023, allegedly worked.
Huh? Was the nigga beaming up to Scotty to the point where he had to go find God? He had to go find God. That's why he was talking right now. I found the Lord. Fuck that rap shit. Remember? That's what he was saying.
You know what make it worse? What make it worse is that he look a little bit like Keith Murray.
Oh, okay, we're going there. We're going there. Come on.
Yeah.
I got time.
I'm telling you, he looked too much like him. I don't know, man. Jimmy did his thing. I think that he did it for Drake. You know what I mean? So Jimmy can get a feature on Drake. I think that's coming right now. I think Drake is going to throw something on the internet, bring a little more attention to that. It was a good chess move. Either way, Jimmy a businessman. It was a good chess move, man. It was a good chess move for Jimmy.
How old are you, sir? How old are you?
On this on top. Either way.
How old are you?
I'm from the era. 40. I'm from the era. Same era.
Okay. I could be wrong. No. I could be wrong. Maybe you guys are right. He did that for Jim. I know Jim to be an old hater. He's a hater, man. Hating ass nigga. And hang on, let me just say this. I'll give you the last word.
Yeah.
The clips were lit in New York in the early 2000s. Lit. Pusha T was talking that talk about jewelry, cars, moving keys from state to state. Jimmy had no bars back then. He had no bars. He was a hater. Star was on the microphone barking on niggas. I've always had respect for Killer Cam, but one day they had on the red, white, and blue big-ass goddamn jackets, and I got to clowning those niggas. Jim is such a hater. He started calling the radio station. I would come pick up the phone, and he would say, I'm going to pop your head off, and then hang up. He was emotional. He was bothered by things, and I truly believe, I could be wrong, that it's always been burning him inside, that Pusha T, I mean, dog, there's a lot of people nationwide, perhaps worldwide, who respect Pusha T's bars. Yes, no? They always have?
I think that you hit all them shits 100 things on the head, 100%. He's a Harlem dude.
Harlem nigga, yeah.
That's what he is.
That's what it is, yeah.
Point blank period. That's a cat from Harlem.
There you
no
go.
matter how fly they are, there's going to be that little hate.
Yeah.
That's what keeps them competitive.
Right.
That's what keeps them always having, you came out with them Jordans, I got to come out with these. That's a Harlem cat, man.
Yeah.
That's a Harlem.
Or they say, yeah, those is fly. I had those last year, though. Even if they didn't
know it.
Even if they didn't have them last year, they say, yeah, yo, those is hot, but you ain't really wearing them right. You ain't really wearing them right.
You know it. They the type if you was out on the block an hour before them with the same gear, they burn it.
Right. right.
You understand? This is who you talking about him like he on some Harlem time.
Yeah.
How y'all gonna have the top and I had a fad and the whole city looking like he done turned the whole coast and y'all gonna put him over me? Of course he gonna feel like that.
Yeah.
Of course.
Hey man.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It's as expected. Yeah. I think what's pushing them even more than that is the fact that Cam and Mace is popping off. That's what I think that's pushing him. That's pushing his legacy. Really got to push it now because that show about to blow up.
It's already popping. Cam and Mace, it is what it is. It's already popping. It's popping.
Yeah, but that's just the start level. Like they took off. They're gonna go higher, and he knows it.
Yeah. Okay.
They're gonna push him to the back. Nah, he can't stand for that.
Okay.
He on a
I gotta take other calls, man. Thank you for your call, man. Salute.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Salute. I could be wrong. You guys can say, yeah, he did that for Drake. Yada yada yada. Jim has got his weight up. Got his weight up on the mic, man. You can't deny him. Hang on a second. Lex Diamonds, I got your cash app. Thank you, sir. Salute, fam. Can I send emojis with donations? If Cash App will let you do that, do it, fine. But I'm talking about through my phone, my personal phone. I don't want to see no nigga over 50 using emojis when you text me. My phone blocks images and links. Thank you for your donation. Hold on a second. Is this the video? Hold on a second. A few days ago. I need to see. Oh, is this the video? Is this the video? Whoa, is this the video? Whoa, this is the video. This is the video. Oh, okay, he's teeing off on her. He's teeing off on her. Okay. Trigger warning: a few days ago in Chicago, a mother and her 14-year-old son were arrested for murder. Okay. What were they arguing about? What is she saying? Let me watch this one more time with no sound. It looks like he's telling her, bitch, stop talking. On God, stop talking. Oh, and then he starts popping her. Oh, he hit her like. And look at the black men who just walked off. Wow. It's late now, but at some point you just stop talking. Stop talking. Blade, I got your donation. Blade says, bitch should have been the voice of restraint. T3, the polar bear. Are you on the line, sir? Where's my nigga T3, the polar bear? Hey, man, good to hear from you. How have you been? T3, the polar bear. 502.
Hey, what's up, Star?
Hey, man, thank you for your support, as always. Salute. Where do you want to start?
Salute, man. I want to talk about Jim.
Come on.
So I saw him doing this. He did his diss to Pusha T on Live from the Block or whatever. I didn't like it, man. It started off like he sounded like he's a young drill rapper or something.
Okay.
But he sounded like he was out of breath. He was kind of tired and lackluster.
Okay.
But about halfway through, it got decent. But I think it's a different time in hip hop right now, and I think that nobody's really gonna check it out like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's checking for Jimmy. Nobody's.
Your phone is going in and out. Can you make some adjustments? I want to hear what you're saying. T3, make some adjustments so we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I think it's a different time in hip hop, and I don't think that anybody's gonna care about Jimmy and Pusha T have going on. You know what I mean? I think it's a good look for the older heads in hip hop, but I don't think it's really hitting on nothing. You know what I mean?
I hear you, but this is a big story, man. It's on big platforms, TMZ and a host of other platforms. I mean, I'm talking about it. I mean, I don't usually talk about, hip hop beef and battles, unless it's battle rap. But you don't like the fact that Jim Jones clapped right back? I mean, Pusha T put out the track at the fashion show, Pharrell's fashion show, and it was all subliminals. But Jim came right back. You don't give him credit for that?
I mean, I think it's a good look for Jim and Jimmy fans, but I don't think Jimmy's got the bars like that.
Okay.
Unless Jimmy's talking about being fly, with Shorty and the Timbs and shit like that. I don't think Jimmy's really.
You got to watch the language, please. Watch the language.
Yes, sir. I think that he's trying to sound like the young drill rappers. I think it's a bad look for Jimmy, honestly.
Okay.
That's just my take.
Okay.
I mean,
what about Keith Murray? Have you seen the video in my community section? A guy ran down on him talking about, where's my money? What do you think?
No, sir, I haven't seen that. Keith Murray?
Keith Murray.
I didn't know he was still alive. What's he out there off Church Street?
when you get time in the community section, there's a video. You'll see him, he's in his yard. He's got an old 7 Series in the driveway, and he got a guy barking, talking about, where's my money? Step out in the street.
He must be doing bad. I heard you say he got them bald tires on the on this shit. On this stuff, excuse me.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, man, I got to go. Thank you for the call. Thank you, man. Good to hear from you, Polo.
Can I ask you one last question?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Check-in report. I got your donation. Star Keith Murray has no respect in Long Island. I'm putting hands on him on sight. He came to a George Floyd protest in 2020. Caping for Whitey on the mic. Really? Was he on dust at that event? There's a video, in case you haven't seen it, Check-in Report and others. Lord Jamar on his Instagram page. He just posted it like 5 or 6 hours ago. Keith Murray in the street. He's got the malt liquor. It's just he's out of control. He's out of control. Marvin, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Salute to the GOAT. Much respect. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Guys, check out Devious J on YouTube. Great content. Devious J, if you have a new video, let me know so we can push that back up to the top of the page. You still have credit with me. You're good. You're good. Let me know. Devious J, if you're out there, okay? And thank you to whoever just sent me the video. Wow, you can see the guy teeing off on the woman. What were they saying? I can't watch it right now, but it's like he's telling her, bitch, shut your mouth. Now, he's dead now. Don't get it twisted. He's dead. Her son came in, pow, 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 shot him and killed him. As I've said earlier, none of us would stand there and watch that happen to our mother. But what was being said between the two? Was she contentious like most black women? Not all, but most of them. They like to fight. They want to be men. They want to be men. Until you put hands on them. Area code 201. Good evening. Are you there? 201. Jim Jones, Pusha T. Are you there?
Salute, Star.
Yes, sir.
Salute. Rob
Yes.
Lowe 2000.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to hear from you. Thank you for tapping in.
Good to be heard. Let's unpack this Jim Jones and Pusha T.
Please.
Well, first of all, Jim ain't got the bars. And before we start all this talk about who's hating and who's not hating, I'm from Harlem. I've seen it all. He's a little bit younger than me. I used to play ball with Cam back in the day in the park and all of that. So there's a history and a rapport. No big deal. Who gives a F?
Right.
He ain't got the bars. He's a hater. He's also a betrayer and a turncoat. Now, he is talented. He was taught by Mace. Mace taught him how to rhyme, taught him rhyme structure. He has admitted that.
Right.
This is not about Mace. This is about the actions of somebody that has become a habitual clout chaser. He is a clout chaser. The whole reason for his rhyme style and acting like he was in a gang or wearing Shirley Temple curls like Snoop Dogg and all of that, making it look like he's from the West Coast and perpetuating that California gang nonsense over here in New York, which does not work over here in New York. It doesn't work. All the Bloods, all the Crips, it does not work here. It works over there because there is a certain air over there where things are different. You will get laid down over there. Over here, you'll get beat up and maybe you'll get shot or whatever, but guaranteed it'll be 100 teenagers jumping on top of you, which I have seen him walk around with, which is another issue. So let's just get back to what the issue at hand is.
Okay.
You see, there's a reason why, and I'm going to call names. There's a reason why Shooter 93 walked away. There's a reason for that. There is a reason for the beef over Max B, Chinks, the other ones that could have made it but didn't make it, and then you find out that Jim's entire flow style came from them. There is a reason for the beef with True Life. That was not no hater beef from True Life. That beef that True Life had with Jim Jones, that was an organic, from the ground up beef where they were cool with each other, and then Jim started showing his ass. And, yo, why you got to be acting like you from California and all this nonsense? There's a reason why. What's the other guy? I can't think of his name. He'll come. I'll think of it. I'll bring that up later.
Okay.
But there is a reason why Cameron said, on your knees at the glory hole, because you start befriending who are supposed to be your enemies. That G-Unit thing where he switched sides and
hang on, if I can just interject something for a second here. To my knowledge, Shooter 93 and Jim are still cool. Shooter 93 just wanted to try and, stand on his own 2 feet. It's not like there was any... hang on. There was no tension there. Sometimes you have to go for Delph. It doesn't mean that you're hating. I had to interject that, but now with regards to the other stuff, hang on. Just to be objective. The industry, when you're in the industry, you have to elevate and you have to graduate from the streets. That street stuff sounds hot, but you can't bring up every bum nigga that you knew. Every bum nigga that you smoked L's with on the corner. A lot of bum niggas belong on the corner. They belong on the goddamn basketball court in the projects. You can't take them from state to state on private planes and expect them to elevate. So I'm not gonna just kick Jim's back in. Jim did elevate. Would you agree or no in the industry?
Jim, like I said, is talented. He is the most consistent, even more so than Cam.
Yeah.
He's more consistent.
Yeah.
I will give him that. See, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. This is not about hate. When I mention Shooter 93 and all the rest of them, you should help those who have helped you. Not everybody can't come along. You absolutely right. But you have to, if they helped you, you should help them. Now, if you're going to be grimy and say that and you're depending on people to be your backup, and then you're not going to help them, you see, yes, Shooter 93, what I believe happened is that he got put on the back burner. He's a hard worker. You see it in what he does. If you follow him on Instagram, you see that he takes very good care of himself. He's not some bum nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's not a bum nigga. So
I disagree, but go ahead. I disagree.
Okay. Objectively speaking, if you look at the other thing, like I said, the beef with G-Unit, and then all of a sudden you mingling and mixing with people. The same thing with Rockefeller. That was some real hardcore, grimy beef that they had. Then all of a sudden, you jump ship and you siding with other people. Then all of a sudden you acting like, okay, you capo. You want people to believe that you capo. That's fine. But are you capo out of secession with the order of your own group? Who are you? Lobby boys.
Okay. I want to jump in, Rob Lowe. I appreciate you. Hang on. I want you to talk, but I am going to be objective with respect to what you're saying.
Copy.
With respect to what you're saying. And I'm not taking taking Jim's side, but here's something I have to say as a businessman, as a boss. I don't owe a nigga shit. If I show you the fucking blueprint, at some point you got to stand on your own 2 feet. I'm not feeding niggas. If you're from Harlem, Rob Lowe, hang on. If you're from Harlem, then you should know. We don't feed niggas for 10, 15, 20 years. On the Star and Buckwild show, we used to say back in the year 2000, feed yourself or off yourself. So no, I don't believe Jim should keep feeding niggas. Now, let me go back to Shooter 93 again. Shooter 93 needs a fucking radio track that appeals to the females. Yes, he can talk about prison niggas on the corner. He went up on goddamn Funkmaster Flex show. I put him there. I told Flex and Tat Wizard, bring the young man up. And he spit the bars about the streets, yada yada. It was hot. But you need a fucking radio track that appeals to the bitches. That's what Jim does from time to time with Hitmaker and others. That's the formula. Follow the formula. Nobody's gonna keep feeding you niggas until you're fucking 40. Go ahead.
I agree with what you're saying. If you teach a nigga how to fish, and then he starts coming, well, what am I do from here when he's standing in front of the water? You gotta let him go.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't block a nigga either.
You don't know if he's blocking. You don't know if he's blocking people, Rob. Don't do that. And that's not caper for Jim. That's the industry.
It keeps coming up.
Go ahead.
It keeps coming up.
Go
like
ahead.
all of these people, it keeps coming up. And then, look, just to wrap this up, the thing with Drake. Okay, he gave you a shout out. That's what Drake does. Drake is a manipulator. Drake is very, very strategic in his movements. Yes, he's going to land down in a little town like Harlem that's no longer on the forefront with this rap nonsense because everything is down south now. Of course, if he comes, he's going to bring you up, the home team that never won a championship like the Knicks, the home team that's battered and smashed and old and just got ran over by the Locks in Madison Square Garden.
Right.
Of course, he's going to be strategic. Now he got now he got a clown rhyming for trying to go at his op. And Drake mentioned Pusha T's wife. That's why he came up and said what he did about his son. And he destroyed him.
Yeah, he did. Pusha T ate Drake's food. Yes, he did. Yeah.
That's right. And Jim knows, like a Harlem nigga does, even when you lost, you got to say something because you got to save face. He knows he can't mess with Pusha on the bars. He knows, and that's me being objective.
Okay.
Because I like that last little joint that Jim did, where he made the little video and all of that, and it had the loop and all of that. That joint was all right.
Okay.
But you ain't messing with Pusha just because you talking about how many chains you got and what cars you driving and how many times you go up and down Lenox Avenue. That's not going to win no battle.
Okay. Well, listen, Rob Lowe, I appreciate you. You're from Harlem, born and raised. I would like to have you back on. Email me so I can give you my number. You've earned that. I want to see what's next. I want to see Pusha T come back with the headshots. Pow! I want to hear him talk about Chrissy. I want to hear him talk about Jewels and his fucking teeth falling out. I want to hear Pusha T go in. And then we'll see if Jim can come back. All right?
I believe it will get there, but Pusha's going to do it slow.
Okay.
What he's going to do is like he said with Drake. I'll peel it back like an onion until that old nigga in Houston jumped in the middle and saved Drake.
All right.
But salute, I appreciate
Thank you,
that.
man.
I'll be in touch.
Thank you. Salute. Thank you, Rob
No
Lowe.
doubt.
Thank you. Okay. Good discussion. Rob Lowe, knowledgeable man. Folks, you will hear me get passionate from time to time when it comes to, niggas in the industry crying. I have helped people who hate my fucking guts because here I sit still doing the damn thing. They just hate me because I'm still popping. I can go viral, anytime I put my foot on the gas. And they're not popping. I'm not blocking you. I showed you the formula. Elvis, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in, sir. Moet. Joe. Okay, whoa. That's a little crazy. Fat Joe likes something peekaboo. I don't know if that's true, but thank you, Moet. Blade says she wanted the son to shoot the girlfriend too. Oh. You know, I see that debacle in Chicago, south side of Chicago, and it's unfortunate that, you know, someone had to die, but at the same time, niggas die every day, right? 11:05 p.m. I don't like the fact that that mother put that 14-year-old, her son, in that situation. Bitch, close your fucking mouth. Does anybody see it like that? Or do you just say, nah, I shot him too? Yes, you would have shot him. Yes, I would have shot him. But shut your fucking mouth. You don't have to always have a slick comeback. Thinking somebody won't chin check you. Thinking that's cute. I don't give a fuck. Okay, you don't give a fuck. Pow! Thank you for your donation, Blade. Newt 8282, I got your donation. Not centered and a Wawa tag, gods. Pardon me, not centered and a Wawa tag. God's work, LOL. Newt, what are you talking about? Oh, God. Oh, Florida boy Jay, do you want to call in? Newt 8282 sends in donations. He's talking about the shirts. He's talking about these shirts. The bag got different, so I got different. He's talking about these shirts, all right? Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to take a quick break here. I got to go upstairs and choke the snake. Stalin. Is it Stalin? Keep up the good work, Star. Thank you for your donation. I want us to continue the conversation when I come back. Let me get things set up. I am Aboriginal. Facts. They was both wrong. If you're talking about the Chicago situation, yeah. It is your job as a mother to humble yourself in certain situations so that your son doesn't have to get involved, so that he doesn't have to feel like he has to be a man. He's your son, not your fucking man. And that's the problem with a lot of these funky, and I'm going to say it, these funky black bitches. They want the son to stand up for them. No, bitch, let him live his life. You're out at 11:05 at night in the south side of Chicago getting food. Why aren't you cooking, bitch? Why don't you cook at 7 p.m.? I'm going to say it again. Yes, none of us want to stand back and watch something like that happen. But don't start that, caping for the bitch nonsense when she was wrong in the first place. Close your fucking mouth, bitch. See, a lot of you can't speak to a woman like that because she's got you, here because of what's between her legs. Some of you can't go for 2 weeks or 30 days without a fucking vagina. A nigga, I can go for a year, 2 years without smashing a bitch and still be with the bitch. Bitch, if your mouth is out of pocket, I'm not fucking you. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of thinking I'm some weak fucking male. Bitch, fuck you. Until you learn your place. Anybody like that in the live chat? Anybody like that? I don't have to cheat on you, but fuck you, bitch. Watch your motherfucking mouth when you speak to me. I'm not your bum-ass father who you lie about. Your fictitious relationship with him. Your father wasn't shit, bitch, not compared to me. I'm successful, world-renowned, influential, got money, and got assets. Your father ain't got shit, bitch. Your brother sure as hell ain't nothing. Your nephews are unproven. You will watch your mouth in this relationship. You will break yourself, or you can get the fuck on. Now, somewhere in that mother's mind, she felt she had to keep on woofing and barking. The nigga who was punching on her in the goddamn restaurant, you can look at him and tell what type of nigga he was. You could tell. And if you watch that video, he gave her a chance. Bitch, close your mouth. And she kept on woofing. Again, not to justify him hitting her, but her son's life now is fucked. Let me go to area code 732. It's Sunday. We're talking about Jim Jones. Pusha T, are you up to speed? Area code 732. Yes, no, maybe.
Peace, Star. What's going on? What's poppin'?
Hey, who's this?
It's Ace the God. Exit 9. Stand the fuck up.
Yeah. Gotta watch your language, sir. We're not doing that off the rip. We're not doing that. It's Sunday.
Paul self.
Yeah. How can we help you, sir?
Jim Jones and
Pusha T.
Pusha T.
Yeah.
That's right, man. I've been listening to Jim Jones too, man. Dipset, Cam and all that, but I've been listening to Jim Jones as he first tried to put his little rhymes together.
Okay.
Because in the beginning, I'm pretty sure one of the callers said that he was behind the music. He was kind of producing a little bit behind the scenes, but then he jumped in, put some bars up, and I just watched him, but Pusha T though, I don't think he's ready for that one right there.
Okay.
And I funk sway with Dipset, but I don't think Jimmy gonna need Mano, Shooter 96. He gonna need Uncle Murder. He gonna need a couple people. He can't do it by himself.
Mano ain't got no bars. You heard that from me. Mano ain't got no bars. Not for Pusha T.
Well, man, these New York cats, man, they need more than one. They can't do they can't do it by they dolo. You feel me? They need the whole squad to come get them. He go, bro. That's what.
Well, where you from, sir? New Jersey? I forget. We've spoken before. Where you from?
Exit 9, New Brunswick.
Okay.
Stand the freak up.
Okay. So now listen, Jim has stepped up to the plate. I give him credit for that. I'm not going to say his bars were trash. Can you be objective? Never mind any feelings about Jim Jones from the past. He has stepped up against a top 50 rapper. I'm going to say Pusha T is top 50. Maybe somewhere in the around 37, 38, to be honest with you. Jim has stepped up. You got no support for him?
I mean, he gonna need a good producer and a good beat if he gonna go try to do this by himself.
Okay, all right.
That's what.
Okay. Thank you.
Pusha get personal. Pusha gets personal. He'll find something on you, bro. Pusha gets personal. And these Harlem cats, they pretty boys. You feel me? They get a little sensitive.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the call. I'm looking to be educated. I'm not a know-it-all here. I want you to tell me what's going to happen. Notice I've given you a lot of context, but I don't know what's going to happen. Is Jim Jones capable of digging down deep and pulling out something that we haven't heard before? I like the fact that he clapped right back. Gotta respect it, man. Gotta respect it. He could have said, nah, I ain't got time for that. He didn't do that. He didn't run from it. Rob Lowe got your other donation. He says, you talking straight facts. Yeah, with regards to these monkey bitches, yeah. These monkey bitches. Bitch, close your mouth if that's what you're commenting on. Yeah. Woofing and barking up in the goddamn restaurant 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, a bunch of bum-ass niggas is up in there, too. Who are you trying to impress, bitch? Bitch, shut up. Creel, I got your donation. Good to hear from you, sir. I shouldn't say this. I don't want nobody to get offended. I had a girlfriend one time. A nigga slapped the shit out that bitch. 2:30 in the morning, up in the club. Called me crying. I said, you okay? I had a gun on me. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I said, where's your friends? Where's the whores? Staten Island chick. Israeli chick. I said, where's the whores you went to the club with? Some Italian boy slapped her. Bow. I said, call the police and call me tomorrow. Click. Fuck a look at throwing my life away, bitch. Area code 646. Good evening. Jim Jones has stepped up to the plate. Pusha T, the feud. What say you?
What's good? What's good?
Yes, sir.
I want to speak on the 14-year-old shooting, the guy that was beating his mother.
Okay. Come on.
Yeah, I'll get to the Pusha T. I'll get to the nigga shit, the nigga stuff later.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, 11:05 is late, but but you know, people get hands put on them at all times of day. You know, I get you saying like, yeah, you could avoid, you know, that situation by the mother cooking something, yada yada yada. Huh. But well, you gotta be careful who you put your hands on. You know, yeah, her son's life is ruined. You know, he's traumatized. He may do some time, if not his whole life. He may get a 5 year come home and be that dude. But nonetheless, it's going to affect his quality of life.
Right.
The dude, I don't know what they were saying in the video. I didn't see the video where he was putting hands on. The version of the video I saw was the news edited version where they just show the kid pulling the hem out the hoodie. You know, then they cut away, but I didn't see him. I didn't see the guy beating on him. But nonetheless, that kid did what he was supposed to do. You know, I mean, that's tough to say, but if his mother would have got beat to death, he would have been singing his shit, it could have, would have. If he would have frozen up and not squeezed off, you know. So, yeah, the mother put him in an unfortunate situation. It seems like everybody, to some extent, got what they deserved. He was putting hands on the mother. We don't know why. They said that, the news said that, you know,
well, sir, you sent in a donation. I tell you what, out of respect, you send me an email. I'll send you the link that was sent to me. You can see the guy with the locks barking on her, telling her, close your mouth. Now that nigga's dead, sir. That nigga's dead. Niggas die every day. Let's not shed a tear for that nigga. But the nigga told the nigga, bitch, don't play with me, bitch. Now, I will let you have your say, and I think your perspective is a common one. Sadly, the young man did what he was supposed to do. I see it different, but I'll let you finish up. Go ahead.
Yeah, on that. Yeah, just he put his hands on his mother. His mother, yeah, shouldn't have had him out. But stuff like this happens at, 11 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the morning. You know, the mentality of that neighborhood is the mentality, no matter what time it is. I don't feel like danger is more dangerous at night. You know, most of the bodies I've seen happen in the daytime, and the retaliation happen at nighttime.
Okay.
You know, broad day. That's the thing. You know, so that's that. As far as what it was.
Well, hang on a second, sir. Hang on. With all due respect, would your mother be out that late at night barking to a nigga with locks over whatever? Would your mother be out there at that coming out?
My mother was different. My mother was different. My mother would come home covered in blood, and it wouldn't be hers. So I won't really speak on my mother.
Sir, I'm asking respectfully. Would your mother be out there at 11 o'clock at night arguing with the nigga about whatever, however? Would your mother be out there?
Possibly.
Mine would not.
Possibly. My mother
would not. When I was 14, ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. And it's sad. It's sad that black men such as yourself and others have to try and align themselves with that monkey bitch. That's a monkey bitch. I'm saying it. I'm not saying it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, what about the guy that was putting his hands on her? You feel like she's responsible for protecting her son, but that guy's also responsible for his actions. And anybody could get it in this world. Like, anybody could get it. Nobody's untouchable. You say you might go out biting into a cheeseburger, you might get two in the back of your head. I respect that you understand.
Let me tell you about the nigga who punched her 3 times. Can I keep it real? He went 10 toes down. And now you know what? The bitch won't do it again. Hello?
That's possible.
No. Guaranteed. The monkey bitch won't do it again. She knows now. That nigga's dead. But the monkey bitch will not run her fucking mouth again 11 o'clock at night in a goddamn restaurant. Go ahead and finish up.
So everybody loses in this situation. You know, everybody loses.
No. The monkey bitch has been educated. That's the goal. The monkey bitch been educated. Fuck the dead nigga. Fuck him. The monkey bitch will not open her fucking mouth again and be woofing and barking and bucking and clucking. That's the lesson.
Copy. Stay in a woman's place. That's what you're saying.
Facts.
Okay. All right. Okay. I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
Never mind Jim Jones and Pusha T. We said our piece. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Copy.
Thank you. Yeah. Can I get an amen from real niggas? The monkey bitch has learned a lesson. Fuck the dead nigga. Niggas die every day. Niggas is going to keep on dying. But that bitch will not put anybody in that situation again in life. Huh? Bitch, close your mouth. Because the streets are real. Guys on the screen, that's one of my sponsors, www.pocketwatcher.net. Check him out. Tell him I sent you. That's JT. Oh, he can educate you, and he can help in certain situations. Amen, I got your donation. Florida boy Jay had Saucy Santana at the community pool. What the fuck? Okay, Rory says he can't call in today. Okay, let me just say copy. There's a lesson to be learned here. There's always a lesson to be learned. Newt, again, Pusha T dropping the bomb on the 4th of July. Oh, is that when it's going down? Mm-hmm. Oh, and I'm waiting for it. I'm so excited. I'm waiting for it. We're at 678. Did I pick up too late? Ramon. Or did we speak? I don't see 678. Let me go to area code 816 in the meantime. Good evening. Pusha T, Jim Jones, the monkey bitch in Chicago, or Keith Murray. Where do you want to start, sir? Oh, ma'am. Pardon me. 816.
Okay. Hey, Star, how are you, sweetheart?
Life is great. I'm still spoiled.
I know, and you look so fine. Like you. Let me just tell you how fine you are.
Thank
you
you,
just age like fine wine. You get better with time.
Thank you, baby.
And I have to tell you that I agree with you. Like, what was she doing out at that time? We know what it is. It's Chicago. Right. And then you brought your 14-year-old child out. There's so many things that we can say to this, and it's sad to me that our people, black people, are not getting the context of the whole totality. That, first of all, you shouldn't have been out that late, and then dragging your 14-year-old child that was even toting a tool in the first place. What are you teaching your child in the first place? What are you?
Girl, I love you.
Teaching them no different.
Girl, I love you. Go ahead.
Huh?
I love you. Continue. I love you.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. You're not teaching them any more different than, excuse me, Mama Duck taught her sons that were all gunned down in that very city.
Ooh.
It's the same perpetual vicious cycle that continues to perpetuate itself. And so with that, it's on them, okay? When are you going to learn? Now that there's a little boy that's about to be facing life in prison, the life that he knew it as what it was, I can say this, it's probably going to be a better life than what it is when if he was ever to stay out there, because she's not teaching them. Who's teaching them? The parents aren't parenting. The teachers aren't teaching. People have given up in that land of demonic. It's so much to say about that.
Yeah.
But there's nobody in that city trying to help these children better themselves, and it starts at home in the first place. So if that is failing and it's falling in the wayside, what hope would he have had in the first place?
Right.
And it's sad to think about that, but that's just the truth of it. And getting to, Jim Jones, I come from that Jim Jones era, Dipset and everything. And so I don't too much get myself wrapped in the rap things, but I am cultured in some degree. I would just say with those two, it is what it is. Let hip hop be. If they're trying to, revive something, if they're trying to keep their legacy alive in some capacity, then let them.
Yeah, let
just let them.
Let them.
Yeah, let them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not doing anything to us, and it's like it's still like a nostalgia to us, since it's giving us a piece of something. Some people that come from that era, that they still have it, that they're still relevant. Because my God, I'm tired of hearing about Boosie. Okay, I want to hear about something else.
There are people calling Boosie Badass an American hero. I'm so tired of that fucking monkey. I'm tired of that monkey.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Right?
Come on.
So, if I'm listening to this right here, that trumps that over there. So with that, Star, I love you.
Thank you,
I'm so
dog.
glad that I've been watching your trips and everything. I love when you go on your trips.
Thank you,
and
baby.
You just give the people these pieces. Keep doing your thing.
Thank
Keep shining. And congratulations to you going back to your roots, man. You are the GOAT
Thank you,
forever.
babe. Thank you. Have a great evening. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You too, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Whew. Show's over. Show's over, huh? What more can I say? Hold on a second, my nigga Lex Diamonds. Guys, hold on, because Lex Diamonds spends Skrilla. Let me find the link. Where is 678? Ramon, did we speak? I got your donation. Ramon. Is that one of my old Latin King associates? They check in from time to time. And they always call me, Yo Julito. Or Yo Angel. I see you, my nigga. Hold on a second. Okay, here it is. I got to send this to the homie Lex Diamonds. Guys, let me take this off of mute. Hold on. Oh, he says if you say one more thing, I'm going to knock you out. He says it. Lex Diamonds, I just sent you the link, the IG link, the nigga with the locks. He says to the monkey bitch, if you say one more thing, I'm going to knock you out. And she could not close her effing mouth. Hey, Eve, I got your donation. Thank you, darling. Are you on the line? Okay, I just spoke to her. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation, Eve. You are appreciated. Lex Diamonds, make sure you got the email. Let me know, okay? Ramon, I got to keep it pushing, homie. I don't see you in the The Q, maybe we spoke. Here's another. Oh, and another angle. Oh, is that Say Cheese TV? Say Cheese TV is lit. Okay, I saw that. Blade agreeing with me. Blade says, facts. Bitch sacrificed her kid's future because she had to have the last word. Blade, I'm sending you the link, even if you have it already. Sunday evening, we out here riding on a monkey, bitch. Yes, we are. Jamal says, star. Sadly, the monkey bitch will do it again. Hashtag niggerism. You might be right, but I bet you her ass will think. Her ass will think, you know? Okay, Blade says, star is my hero. Told the Israeli broad to call the cops. Ain't catching no manslaughter charge because a Jew bitch got slapped by some guinea in a nightclub. Yeah. Should have stayed home like I told you, bitch. Oh, my goodness. And she had fire pussy. Pussy was fire. Fire. And she was on the powder, too. We both were. Fucking son of a bitch, the Guido just smacked me. Where are you? I said, bitch, I'm in the bed. Bitch, I'm coming down off of a 3-day binge. Ain't nobody getting up out of bed and coming to Staten Island. Call the police. Click. Big J got your donation. She was copping off Ja Morant. Mom. Hashtag Footlocker. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, Lex Diamonds, did you get it? Okay, he says, thanks, fam. Rory is at the Pride Parade. Hashtag per. Does anybody want to talk about Keith Murray? Did he get pressed or not? If you haven't seen the video, go into my community section. El Hancho, Lansky got the video up. Lansky's going to interview the guy. We will post the interview here. Okay, sir, if you're not sending in a donation, miss me with all that Fleece Johnson, the Booty Warrior shit. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. Are you fascinated by a nigga who used to talk about taking booty in the penitentiary? You're fascinated about that? So what? I've never been to the penitentiary, sir. I was too smart to go. You niggas kill me. Yo, stop talking about bussy. And look at you. You're sending me bussy shit. Fuck that nigga Fleece Johnson. Fuck him. And fuck his Booty Warrior tales. I don't give a fuck. I never been to the penitentiary. Area code 830. Good evening. 830. Jim Jones, Pusha T. It's up.
Yo.
There. Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening.
How you doing there, sir?
I'm doing, sir. How about yourself?
All right. I'm calling from San Antonio.
Okay.
Thanks for letting me on.
Yes, sir.
I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois, South Side, representative. So I am fully aware about this mammy sort of raising that's been done in Chicago. I've been in situations like that myself where, my mother I was raised as a vice lord through my mother.
Okay.
So, kind of put into situations that I didn't know about before I even knew about them. So I sympathize with this young man,
yes.
And what he had to do to kind of
absolutely
save face. But also,
absolutely,
you are correct about the mother being a mammy and putting her son, in a grown-up kind of situation. Yeah. Because I'm sure she could have probably doubled back, with the man, she could have been messing with, or got someone older to kind of take care of that later on. So, yeah, I really kind of sympathize with that whole situation. But
Can I interject for a second? And I appreciate your call. You're from the south side of Chicago, you said. I appreciate your call.
Yes, sir.
All women run their mouths, whether they be Polish, Irish, Italians. Oh, especially Italian. Especially Italian. But in my opinion, the black woman, whether she be African American, FBA, ADOS, Caribbean, oh, the Caribbean women love to get the last word. And I'm not justifying in any way, shape, or form putting hands on them, but I am going to say you can't push every man's buttons. Every man is not going to let you chump and punk them and get the last word. You keep it going at some point. Bow!
Right.
And that guy in the video, he said, say one more motherfucking word. And she did. Go ahead.
Well, I think at that point, it's like when you get to the point where you're going to say, if you say one more word, you already know it's smoke. It's up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, like, you know, he kind of, he was asking for whatever came after that, right? So it's kind of like, if he's asking her to say one more word instead of saying, hey, you know what? You keep talking, I'm going to just, you know, I'm going to go my way. I'm going to go over here and kind of separate myself from what's going on. You know, he could have saved himself a life and a lot of trouble and actually saved another young man's life. But I get it. Like, again, I said, I'm from Chicago. Mm-hmm. I know when it's up, it's up. My mother has put me in numerous situations
mm-hmm.
in that same way, mm-hmm. right? Where I grew up fighting grown men, you know, for my mom. Grew up fighting the police when I come outside, you know, seeing them kind of rough my mother up. And before I even know, you know, what's going on, like you said, if you see your mother and, you know, getting beat up, you kind of just jump to that. So
of course, of course, but hang on a second. To be fair, we now have a video that shows the deceased nigga, the dead nigga, and he said to her, "If you say one more word," so she was given fair warning. So you know, other people, you know, in other situations, you know, whether they be tragic or not, you know, they may not have gotten that type of warning. She was given a warning. Bitch, close your mouth. I'm turned the fuck up. You know, bitch, I'm 106 pounds soaking, you know, with a cinder block in my back pocket, but bitch, I'll punch you in your shit. That's it.
Right.
Close your mouth.
You just don't test.
Go ahead.
You just don't test. It's not a good thing to test, especially when somebody already is going there with you. But Chicago, that's how they get down. Yep. You know what I mean? It's going to be tit for tat until somebody is laid flat.
Yeah.
Just like that. So, on another note, with the Pusha T and Jim Jones, I think it's entertaining, but Jim Jones will end up losing this battle. He may fight a good fight, but his pen is trash, you know, ultimately.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Pusha T will make light work of him very soon.
Okay. I thank you for your call, sir.
It'll be.
I thank you for your call.
I'm sorry?
I thank you for your call. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Hang on, guys. I just got a banner that my graphic designer sent me. Hold on 1 second. Let me check the spelling. Hold on. Area code 414. Sit tight. You're up next. 414. Sit tight. Folks, if you need a banner for the end of the live stream, reach out to me, okay? Hold on. What's the guy? Okay, here he is. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm doing a lot right now. Anybody ever have a chick that you just started dating the girl? You just started dating her, right? You're walking with her, and somebody slaps her on the ass. You're in her neighborhood, mind you. And a guy slaps her on the ass. Do you overreact? Do you defend her honor? Or do you say what I say? What I said. I said, do you know him? Do you know him? Yeah, that's my friend. Oh, okay. Let's keep walking. Just because a nigga slaps you on the ass does not mean I'm pulling out the blicky and blazing the block. Do you know him? Anybody ever been in that situation? Oh, I've been in there. Who the fuck am I walking with that niggas feel comfortable to smack you on the ass? Huh? No, sir, that happened in Brooklyn. Somebody is saying New Jersey. No. Brooklyn. I was in Park Slope with a bitch. West Indian bitch, and some nigga smacked her on the ass. Pow! I didn't look at him, he didn't look at me. You know him? Area code 414, good evening. Jim Jones, Pusha T, are you up to speed? 414. Good evening. Yes, no, maybe? Gotta go. I'll give you a second. Okay. Let's go to area code 631. Good evening, 631. We're talking about Pusha T, Jim Jones, the beef. It's on and pop.
You have the dice on the table. You can roll the dice right now, and you got to hit the topic. You got all the dice right now. So I don't know where to go and how you want to start, but shoot them. Let's go.
Okay, well, sir, where do you want to jump in? We're talking about a few topics here. Pusha T and Jim Jones. Pusha T came out with a track. All subliminals. Jim Jones has clapped back. What do you think? What's next?
I think they should keep it hip-hop, keep it educated, keep it, religious in the sense of having respect of what's going on. It's all words, no blood, no foul, and do what you gotta do. Maybe even if you do a song together, who knows? But we can all rock out, listen, give, and be respectful, because the disrespect is not the thing. You know what I mean?
You sound old, sir. How old are you?
38 years old, sir.
I'm a content creator. I need to keep these numbers up. I'm hoping the blammer comes out. Somebody gets a leg shot, so I can do 3 shows on the beef next week. He hung up. He hung up. Streets gotta eat. Old ass nigga talk about what did he say? Let's keep it respectful. We want to see Jim Jones, who's what is Jim like? 12, 13 years younger than me? Oh, that nigga's got a beard full of gray hair. I want to see Jim Jones out in the street with the calico, the double action. The fuck? Area code 267. Are you there? Good evening. 267?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, sir. How are you? Keith Murray.
What's going on, sir?
Somebody ran down. Did you see the video? Keith Murray.
No, I want to talk about Jim Jones, man.
Go ahead.
Pusha T.
Go ahead.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you like this. Jim Jones, everything that he drops is fire. Mixtapes and albums. Pusha T last album was trash. It was trash. Jim Jones got bars, man. I think people underestimated him, man. He's more relevant. He's more relevant in the rap game.
Yeah.
And this is his perfect time, and he's striking at the right time, man. Because right now, he's hot and relevant. He hops on everybody's songs. He's always fire. Everything he gets on is hot, man.
He's rolling with Hitmaker.
Pusha T.
He's rolling with Hitmaker.
Huh?
He's rolling with a Hitmaker. He's
exactly
putting out radio tracks. You know?
Exactly. But guess what? He's consistent.
Right.
He's consistent, man. So I just wanted to let people know, stop brushing Jim Jones under the rug, man. But in New York right now, who's putting out more consistent music than him? And has been.
Yeah.
And not only that, he can relate to the younger generation and the older generation.
Good point. Good point.
Definitely, man. And I'm from Philly, so I'm 215 all day. But I'm just saying, I'm a rap connoisseur. I love rap music, and Jim Jones, he puts out hot music on a consistent basis, man. So he's more relevant. So that's why, for real, Pusha T better watch out. That's all I got to say.
Can I ask, how old are you, sir? You say you're from Philly, born and raised?
Yeah, born and raised in Philly, North Philadelphia.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 35 years old.
Oh man, so you did you know of my homie Tommy Butter? That was my nigga.
Yeah, you talking about down Richard Allen Projects.
Ram Squad. Tommy has style.
Yeah.
Hey, Tommy was smashing Foxy Brown and all of them bitches back during the Lil' Kim era. People don't give Philly niggas enough props during that time, right? Richard Allen Projects, North Philly, Tommy Butter. Now, hang on. Tommy told on niggas, yes. But he had swag. Hey, and after him, with all due respect, a lot of guys never really took that title of like a Philly guy who was just always fresh and dipped. Yes, no?
Right. Well, I'm gonna tell you who took the title. Well, first of all, Tommy, he definitely bit the cheese, and not only that, before he did bite the cheese, man, he was definitely doing a lot in the community. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. You know what I mean? Hanging around with a lot of he was hanging around a lot of big time people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Joey Molino, guys like that. You know what I'm saying? Dudes who was about their work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And them guys, man, they kind of put things on the map. Like, a lot of dudes with the dirt bikes and all like that, the four-wheelers, them guys was doing that back in the day. A lot of dudes just hopping up on that wave.
Yeah.
But the guy who took that kind of title from him in Philly was, Meek. Meek kind of, got that lane right now.
No, sir. No. Meek was never and is not a dresser. Tommy Butter had style. I'm talking about his attire. Meek is talking about style. I mean, like, clothes and shit like that, jewelry.
Right.
Meek is
never. You talking about clothes, suits, and that. Okay.
Meek has never been that guy.
Right, you got that. I got you.
But hang on a second. The last time I saw him, because we know each other from back in the late '80s, 2011, he came on the Star and Buck Wild show, and I forget what year they killed him. Do you remember that? Tommy Butter killed.
Oh. It was probably about like 3 years ago, 4 years.
No. They split his wig.
Yeah. Well, he was doing a lot of.
Holy shit!
Talking,
was it 2011? Months after he came on my show.
Damn, it was that long ago.
Yeah. I'm not. Oh man, that was a good nigga. You guys, anybody know Tommy Butter in the live chat? Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Huh?
You have the floor. Go ahead. We were talking old school Philly shit.
Yeah, Philly, man. I mean, it's like I said, man. Philly, we are trendsetters. To be honest with you, a lot of our underground guys, man. Are like you want to talk Reed Dollar, you want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Guys like that. Even guys like Gilly and major figures. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we definitely put rap and hip hop on the map and like our style.
You know, like with the beards and all like that. You know what I mean? Like we known for having a signature style that people kind of are taking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? From our culture.
I hate to go back, sir, but I'm sitting here sipping wine, and I have a special place in my heart for Philly because I used to be up in Piccadilly's heavy and nights on Broadway. Do you remember EST from 3 Times Dope?
Yeah, I remember EST. He was doing a lot of writing for Beyonce.
Fucking legend.
He a legend. He a legend. You know what I'm saying? EST. You got what?
When I ran out of coke, do you know who I could drive to Philly, 3 o'clock in the morning, fucking 2-hour drive, and I could get an 8-ball of coke from? Steady B. You ever heard of Steady B?
Yeah, Steady B. You talking about
Hilltop Hustlers. Yeah, I didn't fuck with Cool C because Cool C caught that charge. I don't want to talk about that, but hey man, good to talk to you, man. Thank you for tapping in. I like having those old school Philly conversations. Anything else you want to say? You want to finish up?
Hey man, no, man. I just wanted to say, man, that I like the show. I respect what you're doing.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I'm doing some good things out here in Philly, man, for people that's coming home after being incarcerated. I got my own nonprofit organization, helping people out, man. So
good to hear from you. Thank you,
man, for the time, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Folks, you will never hear me talk about telling on Philly niggas. You tell on the Philly niggas, they'll catch up with you. They won't let it go. Who's texting me? Nah, you can't play that game. Philly niggas will split your wig. Whoa. El Honcho, is that you calling back in? El Honcho. Honcho.
What's going on? It went viral through Lansky.
As it should.
It went viral. I know niggas are sick, man.
Right.
I know they're sick.
Right.
Yo, how did you get this news? How did he find out? Who did he know? Y'all gotta accept it, man. This is what I'm calling to the biggest platform that I know.
Well, hang on a second. Are they taking your video? How do you know that they're giving you the props, the credit? Lansky's Corner, the video of Keith Murray getting pressed.
I don't know what they're doing.
Talk
I'm
to
just
me.
making sure to call in that they do give the credit. You see,
okay, gotcha.
It's the first viral story. I don't want to say any names, but we will be saying names in the week.
Hang on. I'm on your page.
Trying to act like they broke the story.
I'm on your page. Hold on. I'm on your page right now. We're coming in on 2,000 views, 70 comments. Folks, I need you to go to Lansky's Corner on YouTube. Lansky posted this video before Vlad TV. Keith Murray getting pressed.
Yes.
Keith Murray getting pressed.
All right, somebody said it. So, yeah, I don't want to see no interviews on Vlad TV. Shout out to Vlad. He does what he does. But listen, this is a Lansky story. You niggas give me my credit. You understand? We out here, man. We out here. Listen, I just want to make sure it's stated. I posted it 7 to 8 minutes before. I got the picture. I'll put it in my community section. I was the first one with it. I want to see that video 20,000 tonight, man.
Okay, now hold on a second.
I want to see that video at 15.
Hold on. I'm looking for, what is this guy's name? Is it Money Marvelous?
Money Marv Media TV. Money Marv TV. Money Marv TV. But he has a big following. He has a big following on the Facebook, and I guess he just started YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, listen, I need you to get in contact with him and say, hey, man, I spoke to Star. Okay, here he is, Money Marvelous Multimedia TV Network. Hey, man, listen, tell him that you're in touch with Star, and I want you to interview him, Lansky, so that I can promote your interview. Come on, man, let's get on this, man.
Come on. Star, didn't you know? The first line in the email was, I'm Lansky from Long Island, and I used to work on Star. Come on.
From the Star Report. I'm Lansky from the Star Report. Okay, I'm looking at his page right now. Okay, so he ran down on Keith Murray. Has Keith Murray responded yet?
I haven't seen any response yet. I have not seen any responses. But what I want to say too is, what's going on out here, man? We got to stop this. This is not a message to Keith Murray. It might be, it might not. But let's stop talking tough in interviews about what we did or who we were. We're not that anymore.
All right, Lansky, enough. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Hey, let's you and I talk tomorrow, okay? I'm going to promote the interview. It's in my community section, all right? Talk to you soon.
I appreciate it.
Okay, all right, Lansky tapping in. Oh, shit, folks, we have ourselves a show here on a Sunday night. Rory, sit tight. You're coming up next. Sit tight, Rory. Hold on. Whew. Guys, you can call in if you like and talk about the mother in the south side of Chicago. And her 14-year-old son who killed a guy who gave her warnings. Bitch, stop talking or else. And like a lot, not all, like a lot of contentious black women, she just couldn't shut her fucking mouth. He gave her some speed knots, lumped her up. Now, he's dead, you know. He's a dead nigger, but, you know. We're talking about that. Duran, I got your donation. This battle is great for hip-hop culture. I agree with you, sir. I agree. I like the matchup. Okay, Blade says, LOL, Star, do you know him? The bitch, yeah. Star, okay, let's keep walking. Yeah. I'm not Captain Save-A-Ho. These guys probably been slap you on the ass. I'm supposed to stop these guys from slapping you on the ass just because I'm walking with you? Fuck out of here. Okay, Blade is talking crazy again. Thank you, Blade. Hold on. Raheem, I got your donation. Keep it respectful. Soldier Boy voice. I'm not sure what you're talking about, sir. Keep what respectful? You talking about the monkey bitch? Nah, fuck that bitch, man. Rory, got your donation, man. Good to hear from you. Where do you want to start? Rory, the white Denzel.
Yo, what's good, man? What's good? You doing a long show, so I was able to tap in. I heard your corny little man Lansky over there. I heard.
Oh, easy.
I remember he had the.
Hey, Rory, stay on topic. Stay on topic. Hey, stay on topic. Stay on topic. We're talking about Pusha T and Jim Jones. Stay on topic.
Yeah, anybody against Jim Jones, man. Anybody against Jim Jones. This cat's a phony. He's always been a phony. He might have, his first album had a couple of joints on it that were all right, but besides that, everything else is ghostwriters. You know, Jimmy, you never lived in Harlem. You didn't live in the projects in Harlem. Nobody knows you from there. You could go around, ask people from there. Do you remember Jim Jones growing up here? Do anybody know who this guy is? Nobody's going to say yes. Nobody's going to say yes. It's one of these hip-hop stories where they get a guy who, they're promoting, and he fits the mold. He's a good actor, and then, he's not from where he says he's from. Nobody ever does their homework on that. You know what I mean? He's a lame. He bites off of California. Like when that's cool. He brought that whole California thing. That was really lame. He's like that cat, Lex Diamonds, that be in the chat, the live chat.
Okay, now hang on. Now you're going all over the place. Now hold on a second, Rory. Hold on.
Cali dudes too.
Rory, give him a second advice. He's hard of hearing. He says he's hard of hearing. Rory, hang on, Rory. Okay, Rory, you ready? Can you hear me? I need you to hear me.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Fix that.
Yeah, I'm here.
Fix your phone. I hear the echo. You got the headset. Come on, man. I'm tired of telling you. Fix headset.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm not at home.
Okay. All right, listen, I know you're a Jim Jones hater. I know that, and I'm glad that you called in. Now, I've known Jim's mother for years. I know her as Nancy. She knows me as Troy. And Jim is from that project. Hang on. He is from that project area. All right, slow down. Now, let's talk about the beef, the tension, Jim Jones and Pusha T. Let's talk about the tracks. Did you hear Pusha T and No Malice and the shots, the subliminals at Jim Jones? And did you hear Jim Jones respond, Rory?
I heard the I didn't, man, but I heard the Jim Jones track this morning. It came up on my thing, and I heard the Jim Jones track. I thought it was trash. Okay. The lyrics, and I thought it was trash, but I thought the video was okay. You know, he's always got good optics. You know, he's a good actor, like I said before. Oh yeah, Star, ain't his mama Jim? Ain't she a Jim? Wouldn't you wish that was?
Rory, slow down, white boy. Slow down, Rory, slow down. We're not talking about his mom.
Come on, Star.
Keep it on.
Remember where he said that?
Put him on hold. White boy's he's out of pocket. Are you ready now?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Keep it on Jim Jones and Pusha T. Go ahead.
Yeah, remember Jim Jones' mama taught him how to...
What are you doing? Hey, yo, what are you doing to me? White boy, what are you doing to me? I said knock it off. I said knock it off.
Man. We bagging on Jim Jones, man. He makes New York look bad. He's lucky. He should count his lucky stars that somebody relevant is beefing with him. You know, of course he had to jump on that. There's nothing relevant about the guy, you know. Besides ghostwriters for the last 10 or 15 years, all of them ended up dead, ended up in jail, Gato, you know. We could go down the line, Max B. What happened to a couple of the other cats? My boy from Queens, from Far Rock, he got taken out. That was shady. Nobody really knows what happened. You know, so no love for Jim Jones. True Life already, you know.
Okay.
Shout out to the Lower East Side.
All right.
Or salute to the Lower East Side. My bad. Salute to the Lower East Side. They already ran that cat up out of here, man. He don't go nowhere without 20 or 30 people, Star. He don't go nowhere without. He won't leave. He won't cross the bridge into New York City without 20 or 30 people waiting for him. You know. So yeah. He's about as real as a $2 bill, man.
Okay.
He's about as real as a $2 bill.
Can we talk?
And as far, real quick.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, you have the floor. Go ahead.
The Mammy up in Chicago.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's disgraceful, man.
Totally.
You know, a 14-year-old kid. Yeah, that's disgraceful,
Threw
man.
his life away.
You know, at that age, first off, my mom never acted like that. First off. Second off, the only time in my life my mother ever asked me, because she knows, you know, when me and my brother are not going to have that. The only time my mom ever asked me to come down and pick her up was at her job. And my mom was an RN, right? She was a nurse.
A real nurse.
Supervisor nurse. And she was a nurse. And she worked in the old folks home in Far Rock.
Okay.
And big one right there on Beach Ninth Street. People know it. It's huge. It's right on the bay. And she said that she had to write up somebody, a nurse underneath her, and the lady told her, which is a 24.
I'm sorry. Hang on a second, Rory. Doesn't RN stand for registered nurse, right? Registered nurse.
Yeah, registered nurse.
Registered nurse.
Yeah, my
Pardon
mom
me.
was a registered nurse, and she was a supervisor, and she had to write up this chick that was like 25, 26, whatever, a big mammy from Far Rock, And she said the girl told her after work, I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna see you after work. And she was a little nervous. My mom's like 5 foot tall, 115 pounds.
Right.
So she called me up and she's like, "Oh, you come pick me up from work. This girl threatened me. Blah blah blah."
Come to help me. I got some black bitch. She's irate.
Yes.
Well.
100%. 100%. And I went down there to pick her up, and I'm like, "No, stay in the car." I didn't put my hands on the girl, but I was like within a half inch from her face, letting her know what time it was and what's going to go down. I kicked off her side mirror, picked it up, took it with me. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I wanted to kill her. I wanted to strangle the shit out of her, just for threatening my mom.
Can I ask you the real question, Rory?
Call.
Can I ask you the real question?
Yeah.
Did you say, "I'll kill you, you nigger bitch"? Did you say that?
I told her I'll slap the shit out of your black ass if you ever talk to my mother again like that. That's what I said. I'm not stupid with threatening to kill people. I don't threaten to kill. If I'm going to kill somebody, I just kill them. Well, no, I told her I'll slap the shit out of your black ass if you ever talk to my mother like that. I kicked the mirror off her car. I kept it.
Yeah.
I told her I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here the next day. Bring your husband. Bring your sons. Bring whoever you want.
Yeah.
And, it didn't really get crazy because my mom's cool. My mom's a foreigner. She's a cool person. She's not like that. So all the other people that worked in the place, most of them were like foreigners, Jamaican women and stuff like that.
I have found to be most effective. You should say, "I will kill you, you nigger bitch. I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you."
Yeah, but I learned my
Fucking
lesson with
kill
that because people called the cops on me before for threatening them.
Okay.
So I don't,
Well, no. I mean,
Yeah,
if you say, "I'm gonna kill you," that's a threat. But if you say, "I will kill you," that's not a threat. That's a statement. It's a misdemeanor.
Yeah, but when the cops come, they don't take it like that when you're talking to a woman. They'll always take the woman's side.
Got you.
They'll always take the woman's side. You know what I mean? So I definitely didn't say I was going to kill her. And she never did. She only threatened my mom. She didn't put her hands on her or nothing. I just let her know. I'll be here every single night my mom gets off of work. I'll slap the living shit out of you.
Yeah.
And anybody that you come down with. And then people that she worked with came outside and talked to me and were like, we're never going to let your mom get beat up or touched or anything like that. We love your mom. And I was like, okay, cool. So that went on for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
And that girl never came back to work. That was it for her. She never came back to work. I guess she quit or whatever. But yeah, we had another one here in Brooklyn. This lady got into an argument over cold French fries at a McDonald's. Listen to this, Star. Over cold French fries at a McDonald's.
Yeah.
And she ends up calling her 15-year-old son to come down and regulate the people behind the counter. And you know what he did? He shot and killed the guy who gave his mom cold French fries. And he went to jail.
What year did that happen? I remember delivering that story.
No.
What year did that happen? I remember that.
It wasn't too long ago. I want to say like 3 or 4 years ago or something like that.
I know that story.
But what mother puts their son in that position at that age?
Yeah.
At that age.
A monkey bitch.
So that was once.
A monkey bitch,
a total fucking mammy. 100% mammy.
No, a monkey bitch.
My mom only called me once.
Yeah.
And I was older, but at a 14 or 15, she would never put me in that position.
You see, Mammy doesn't always take it to violence. Mammy is very slick with the tongue. But she does have parameters, A monkey bitch just doesn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. The monkey bitch, you have to hit her over the head with some type of 2x4 or a crowbar before she understands the error of her ways. Or you hit her with a meat cleaver and you split her shit to the white meat. Then she understands.
Or yeah, 100%. Or you just bring the pit bull with you and let him gnaw on them for a little while. Let him know. You lost a leg. You lost a leg this time, bitch. Next time it'll be your life. With that slick talking.
Yeah,
slow down with that mouth slick talking.
That fucking sass. Don't sass me, bitch.
Sad as hell. Yeah, sad as hell. But
no, the sass. No, I didn't say sad. The sass. So who you sassing, bitch? You sassing me? Sass. Yeah. You there? Where's Rory? Did you hang up?
Yeah, what you said? What you said?
No, I was telling you it was
I didn't hear
sass.
you, man.
Sass, not sad.
Yeah.
Difference.
Yeah. You know, that lady was lucky my mom didn't call my sister, because my sister will roll in the parking lot with any black girl. She don't care. My sister don't care. My sister's built like a farmer's daughter. She's about 170 pounds. She got a big butt, and she fights. She's been fighting her whole life. And my mom knew better than to call my aunt. My sister would have went there. She would have been rolling in the parking lot with 4 or 5 of those black girls. She's done it before. And so
is she still alive, your sister?
Like, I just want to be picked up. I don't want, nobody to be killed here in the parking lot.
Is your sister still alive?
Yeah, my sister's still alive.
Oh, okay.
My sister still beats people up.
Oh, okay.
My sister's crazy as hell.
Does she shave her arms?
That's how crazy she is.
She's
No. My sister is actually like really beautiful. I gotta be honest with you. Even though she's crazy as hell, she's
Rory, if your sister is Irish and she's 170 pounds, she's got to shave her fucking arms.
Yeah.
Who you think you're talking to, white boy?
Blue eyes. No, she blonde hair, blue eyes. She built like a black girl. Oh my God! Growing up, all the trouble me and my brother had over her, the black dudes would be going crazy over her. Crazy.
Yeah.
Couldn't go to the store. Couldn't do nothing. They'd be bugging over her butt and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So. No, she's lucky she didn't call my sister.
All right. So look, man, let's finish up here. Jim Jones, Pusha T. What are you expecting here? Pusha T is going to come back. I think he's going to give Jim some heavy bars. Can Jim come back after Pusha T comes with the headshot? It's coming. It's coming.
No, I don't think he could come back. I think in this situation, lame Jim Jones don't lose at all, because any kind of publicity for him is good publicity. Because he don't do nothing but just sit on the internet, sit on the gram, and I'm a gangster, I'm this and that. So any kind of publicity is a win for him, whether he wins or he loses. All right. And it's like all these New York rappers that bite off Cali and they try to be like Cali. We don't respect them. My generation, my era, we don't respect them.
Rory, I got to go, man. Great to talk to you, man. Thank you. Salute.
Lex Diamond, you a chump.
Oh, Lex Diamond's okay. You got beef with him? Okay.
Yeah, I got beef with him. He talking a lot of nonsense up in the live chat,
Okay.
saying my name, always saying my name.
Okay.
If you got an issue, Lex Diamond, we in the same city, man.
Got
I'll
you.
punch your lights out for free.
Oh, shit. Okay.
100%.
Thank you, Rory. Thank you. Shit. What's going on with that? I got a PayPal donation. Hang on a second. Guys, at the top of the live chat is the PayPal donation information. Tax-free donations, okay? The bussy is mines, says Star. Nigga, stop hating on the booty warrior. Something about you had old exes trying to get a piece of that mulatto bussy. Okay, that's a long hashtag. Jesus Christ. Thank you, man. Thank you for your donation. Deuce, Ronnie. Star, salute to the girlfriend who, after the mom got roundhoused, said he told you to shut up. Holy shit. Guys on the screen, check out Skylar Saunders on YouTube. Skylar is going hard in the paint. He's getting his weight up. Please go subscribe to his channel. Tell him I sent you. And Skylar wants all the smoke. He's not hiding. He's not ducking, okay? Doran, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Salute to the 14-year-old Southside Chirac killer. Wow, that's sad. Hey, Janet, are you calling in? Okay, well. Okay, thank you, Janet. Yeah, I think, isn't that like a story from last week? Thank you. Raheem, peace. Okay, you want a consultation? Okay, Raheem, shoot me an email. I'll get back to you tomorrow at some point, okay? Thank you for your donation. Raheem, salute to you, sir. Let's figure this out, man. Let's figure it out. I mean, I don't have all the answers, but let me just say this. With regards to YouTube, you have to spend some time reading up on the algorithm and watching the videos. There is a formula to this, but let's talk tomorrow. Thank you, man. Okay. Drew who? Says engineering a minor, the mom should be booked. Oh, that's a fact. No, pardon me. Endangering. I think she did get charged for endangering. I think she did. Drew who? Hold on. Let me double check because this man sent a donation. Hold on, guys. If I'm not mistaken, she was charged endangering the welfare. Something with child endangerment. Yeah. I don't have the story in front of me, but thank you for your donation. Yeah, you might want to check on that. I'm pretty sure she was charged with something. Yeah, because she's been arrested. She has been arrested. The monkey bitch has been arrested. Sir Shy got your donation. Tell Rory his nephew giving head to Puerto Rican men. Okay. Sir Shy also says 14-year-old went from holding a Glock 9. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a little rough. I can't read that. He's a minor. Let's slow down, but thank you for your donation, okay? Okay, calling in from where? Hold on a second. Nevs, can we do this tomorrow? Because I want to make sure that I have you guys on the screen. Okay, what area code? Hold on a second. Nevs, what area code? I don't see that. Nevs, please. I'm almost 60. What area code? Florida boy Jay, these niggas is talking really crazy. I'm glad you called in. Man. Shit.
Nigga? Is y'all ready, nigga? I talked to you earlier.
Let's go.
I told you I was drunk about 3 hours ago. So I'm going to talk to these niggas tonight.
Let's go.
I'm going to talk to these hoe ass niggas tonight.
Jim Jones.
First of all,
Pusha T. Let's start there.
Right.
Have you heard the tracks going at each other, please?
I appreciate the fact that this is hip-hop. I love the fact that Pusha T dropped his diss at the Louis Vuitton fashion show. Because remember, Pusha T told niggas, I got a vault of disses and bars,
right,
just in case any of you hoe ass niggas step out of pocket. And that's what he released at Louis fashion show. And as much as niggas love to, meat ride Pusha T and act like he's the GOAT, even though when he dissed Drake, the internet was on Drake's side. But now Pusha T has an internet fan base.
Mm-hmm.
They like to diss what Jim Jones just put out yesterday. And honestly, to be honest, on the same beat, I like Jim Jones' freestyle better. I like Jim Jones' song better.
Whoa.
I'm keeping it a buck.
Whoa.
I'm keeping it a buck.
Come on.
On hip-hop, on bars level, I understand Jim Jones has ghostwriting allegations. I understand he has a lot of speculative things out in the streets. But if we want to just go to bars, I like what he said about Malice. I like the things he said and the things he referenced. And I fuck with Pusha T. I like when he said you have the spirit of what's not I've been drinking, so it was the word.
Take your time.
Not reassurance, but when they take your home. What's the word for it?
I'm forgetting. I know what you're talking about.
He said you got the spirit of repossession.
Foreclosure.
Those bars and stuff like that, I rock with it. That's Pusha T. But if you want to be honest, objective, and not talk about Dipset and clips, and just talk about rhyme for rhyme, I did like Pusha T's stuff, but his stuff was a little more subliminal. And if you know, you know. That's how you understand his. Jim Jones, his was very direct. The casual rap fan will understand what he's talking about, and it was just more digestible to the casual rap fan who can't understand the double and triple entendres, the Pusha T's. I enjoyed both of them, but like I said before, to land my plane, when I heard Jim Jones's diss, I enjoyed it naturally more than Pusha T, and I'm on Team Pusha T.
Wow.
Just to lay all that out.
Wow. Okay, now hang on. So this supposedly started with Jim Jones going on the Breakfast Club and spending time dragging Pusha T. I think this goes back to the early 2000s, back when the Locks, pardon me, back when the Clips, the Clips.
Yeah, Clips, my bad, yes.
We're still popping because the Clips came out in late 1998 or 1999, I forget. And Pusha T, who had bars back then, more so than Jim Jones, he was talking that style, flashy, jiggy shit, moving coke, yada, yada, yada. And I think that there's something that may have happened within the interaction, maybe being on the road together. I don't know. Do you know any stories about their past? Any feuds from decades ago? No?
From my point of view, I don't know any disses. I don't know where it can go to. The only thing that I can really recollect is the fact that Drake and Jim Jones are cool, and that Pusha T buried Drake in 2018.
If you don't know, please just say, I don't know. I'm going back further.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Just say, I don't know.
I don't know anything
I don't
past.
know. Yeah. Well, we've already combed through the whole Drake thing. I'm going back further. There's something else back to the Dipset days, Rockefeller, because they're both roughly the same age. I think they're both 46 and 47 years of age. I'll Google, but go ahead.
Yeah. And like I said before, instead of trying to say, oh, Jim Jones wasn't saying nothing or Pusha T and give bars, we have to respect that these are two niggas, regardless of how you think the other person's skill level is, that they're going on social media, they're going back and forth, and they're going at each other on track. Jim Jones took the same beat and went at Pusha T. Regardless of how you feel about the verse and the quality of it, you have to respect the hip-hop element of it. I'm going to take your diss track, take the same beat, and spit bars over it to come back at you. Appreciate the fact that this is hip-hop. Niggas ain't on social media waving guns around, talking, I'm going to catch a body over the niggas you run with. No, I'm going to go straight to the studio and drop a response. This is hip-hop. For the 50th anniversary, Pusha T versus Jim Jones, this is what we want, and we all need to appreciate it. I
like the setup here. I think they're evenly matched. And can you Google, do you have time? Can you, okay, Deeds says they're both 46. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Deeds. That makes a lot of sense. Go ahead.
Yeah, even the part where they are, like, Pusha T dropped his diss track at the Louis V fashion show in Paris Fashion Week. Yeah. Jay-Z, Beyonce, all that fly jiggy. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going on? And Jim Jones said, nigga, we closing the bodega down, dropping the mic from the roof, and we spitting bars on the block. It was like, this is hip hop. We at the Louis Vuitton fashion show to the bodega.
Yeah.
That's the spectrum of where pop is reaching.
2 years ago, Jim Jones was walking the runway. Did you see that?
Yeah, I know you've seen Jim Jones in the see-through
purr
with the fuzzy wife beater under that. We've seen it, but I ain't gonna go there. All I'm saying is everybody who want to pick sides and critique the bars, instead of critiquing the bars, celebrate that instead of what these young retarded niggas doing, smoking weed, popping perks, and trying to shoot each other, these niggas say, no, let me get in the booth and give you whole ass niggas some bars.
Okay.
That's what I like about hip-hop. This is nothing but hip-hop.
All right. Now, hang on a second. We need to know, not that you have to, but people are asking, is there another design coming for your merch? The bag got different, so I got different. Is there another design coming?
Absolutely. We got 3 more designs coming. We got the black tee with the white bag.
Okay.
We have the single text tee And then we have a character, our Felix character that we're going to make and that we're going to push and promote. We're going to have him with a headset and a podcast design with it on. We got about 5 different designs coming up the tuck. I just really want to tell everybody that I do appreciate the demand, the drive, the fact that we had to stop our designs and the collection that we're pushing and had to work on that. So I just want to let everybody know I do appreciate the demand in that merch.
Hey, now before you go, you don't have to be up to speed, but Keith Murray getting pressed in his front lawn. Did you see the video? If not, let's go past that. Do you know about the...
No, I haven't. I want to watch it.
Okay, it's in my community section, but now we're also talking about the mother and the 14-year-old in south side of Chicago killed a guy in a restaurant 11 o'clock at night. Did you see that video or no?
I absolutely seen it. And once again, the black mammy is always the root of the problem with the black man.
Let's go.
Instead of knowing that this nigga was ready to bust your jaw loose and get the hell out of there, and whatever refried chicken and rice was not worth getting your jaw put in the register for, you told your son to be the crash dummy and bring the gun out to murk this nigga instead of understanding that whatever 3-piece fried chicken, dark meat, spicy dinner that you ordered was not worth your or your son's life being compromised. Blame the black woman for this. This is exactly why, Star, it was a Puerto Rican weekend for me.
Hey, man, good to hear from you, Florida Boy Jay. Get some rest, man. You sound like you need it.
I'm burnt out, man. I'm going to holler at you tomorrow.
Okay, take care. All right. Florida Boy Jay.